Where?
Alright, fellas, don't even say nothing about, four-seated heat. Four-seated heat? Can you believe that? Where you guys at?
Fake ass season.
Where's your squad at? Oh, now it's fake. If the Lakers were in there, you'd be all excited. Oh, yeah, you will. LeBron technical service. He's still all in.
I haven't got around to checking anything out. I know they're playing and shit, but
There's no intro? There's a new intro?
Yeah, it's a little long. I wish I don't know when we're on. So I don't know when we're on. That's for the heat, right?
We're live.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Episode 7, the Loyal Legacy Podcast. To my right,
that's the one I said.
to my left,
Jose?
and it's the B-U-double-G. Well, boys, here we are, episode 7.
I got a special shout out to our 100th follower.
100 subscriber?
Or 100th subscriber. So homegirl Sandra, she's bought bullies from my kennel partners and stuff. I forget what day it was. She was the 100th subscriber.
Oh, well, hey.
You know, shout out to her.
Shout out Sandra.
I think we're up to 106 right now.
Last time I checked, we were at 103, but that was earlier today.
Yeah, right now I was just checking. We're at 106.
I think that first 100 is the hardest 100.
What's up, Brittany Garcia? What's up, Mary Dixon?
Welcome into the live chat.
I grabbed my new coworker's fucking phone today. Fucking, hit him your phone real quick. But for what? Let me see it, dude. Fucking went on there. I was like, yeah, YouTube. He's like, yeah. Fucking went on there. Fucking subscribed.
You know, there's a lot of people that don't have YouTube's accounts, so they can't subscribe.
Which is crazy to me is how do you watch anything without an actual account?
Right. Oh, I
It's
fucking
like-
hate it, dude. I get on Veronica's phone and I try to watch something. Well, first of all, she has an iPhone, and I fucking can't stand iPhones. Number
Okay,
one.
first of all, before we start that shit,
Dude, come on, man.
I used to be Team Droid. Okay, but
what
once
it's at.
you get an iPhone,
No,
then you do realize
absolutely
why
not.
iPhones are so much better.
They're
No,
not.
they're
though.
not, dude. They're trash.
All you gotta do is
Everybody
look
has-
up the specs of the newest one to the newest one, and fucking Galaxy
Okay,
shits
because
on
your
them.
people build them, but I mean,
Hey,
Word.
when iPhone doesn't have to buy their screens from Samsung, then you can holler at me.
well, that's not the same thing.
What do Galaxies buy from Apple?
They bite their style hard.
How?
Brittany,
Look at
shut
it.
up.
It came out of nowhere.
Oh, she said iPhones are better.
iPhones are way better.
iPhones are trash.
All right, so we got our next topic for later on tonight. Stumble on my words there, became stuttering Steve. Let us know, iPhone or Android, who's who? Because I'm feeling a little alone in here right now.
I just feel like when people, there's a majority of the people that I talk to about it, they're just like, oh, iPhones are the best. It's Apple, you know, like, we get it, you know what I mean? If you like name brand shit or whatever, if you're one of those people, then you like it. But
Absolutely
you
not.
can't tell me something that an iPhone's better than a Galaxy is.
I'll tell you, this phone hasn't blown up or broken on me 8 times since I bought it.
But have you had a Galaxy, or did you just have Android phones?
I had fucking LGs, Androids, fucking Galaxy,
Galaxy
Motorola's, all this other bullshit.
Galaxy what?
Fuck if I know, I got it from the Metro store.
Yeah, those weren't real Galaxies.
They're fucking
First
Galaxy.
of all, that could be a
Those-
problem. Is getting a
But it
phone
was,
Yeah,
it was
Metro.
years ago.
Yeah, but those are like Galaxy A50s and fucking shit like that. You need to get
Well, that's it. I don't
Galaxy
fucking- Since I went to Team iPhone, I became sophisticated. And unlike you fucking animals who are still using Androids, like,
Here's a question that pertains to Brittany right off the gate, and I'm sure you'll have that problem eventually also. What do you do when you run out of fucking space on your phone?
Nothing. I don't run out of space.
Won't they back
But
up
if
with
you
iCloud?
do,
Then you back it up to iCloud or just delete your shit.
I swear I could just put me a SIM card in there and
Oh, so you gotta have an extra SIM card? Just laying around with all your information?
no, I mean we have a cloud too, but
But you can't use it because...
of course you can.
But the cloud is what? Cloud came from Apple.
What's up, Alex? So what's up, Busters?
I remember when I used to work in. I remember when I used to save shit to a memory card. It's the same thing. They didn't invent it.
I'm not saying they invented it, but I mean, you're more known for the cloud on an iPhone because it's the iCloud rather than an Android.
Yeah, I'd rather my shit not get leaked.
Brittany bought
You have
more?
a SIM card laying around. That's the biggest leak.
No, absolutely not.
Anyways,
Yeah, fuck
so,
Android, but,
yeah, no, when I try watching shit on iPhone, I can't figure it out, dude. So I don't fuck
how
watching
can you
it.
not figure it out? You literally hit.
No, I'm talking about the iPhone. I can't figure out the iPhone, but I'm talking about watching YouTube
Yeah.
without
Without having an account.
having an account. It just doesn't.
But that's Android too.
I
It's
know.
all everything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
when
I
I'm
have
on
an
Facebook
account.
and somebody posts a video and I click on it and I want to comment on it and it says sign in. I'm like,
Chucho, what up?
for some reason, Facebook doesn't. When I click on it through Facebook, it doesn't go to my app.
Yeah.
It's fucking annoying.
Yeah, no. When you do it on
Yeah.
Facebook, it'll go straight to
A little annoying.
the web.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't even listen to music with cuss words in it if you don't have an account.
Hey,
Is that a fact?
if you're watching this,
I don't know. If
go ahead and share this on all platforms, all social media platforms. We appreciate that.
Yeah, shout us out on
Who we got on there so far?
Instagram,
We got-
Facebook.
Brittany Garcia, Mayor Dixon, Alex,
Alex who?
Adiola, my nephew.
Oh, what's happening?
Chucho's checking in. We're gonna have a special guest.
Maybe.
They're on their way.
Hopefully you don't throw up this time.
No, he ain't allowed, dude.
Yeah,
He fucking ain't allowed. You know, and special shout out to the big homie Chris Lattiram. He's in the bully game. He used to play for the Chargers.
Can you believe that motherfucker threw up on me last week?
Oh, I believe it, dude. I believe
I
it.
seen it. You know the funniest thing? I was sitting right here and I just seen slow motion.
Alex said iPhones are the direct line for the government to be inside your business.
I know that's right.
That's Android.
Hell no.
Okay. All right. So somebody, who else team iPhone?
Shouts out to my lady Veronica Anacleto.
Somebody jump up in there.
All those people that
Veronica, let
get
them know
their
what
shit
iPhone's
leaked
about.
are from iPhones.
People have shit leaked from iPhone, but who was in charge of breaking into my phone? What do I have on there? That's a celebrity they're trying to get into.
Yeah, no.
They can get into any person's phone that
No,
has shit
no.
on there. You don't think someone will break into your
I
phone?
got a firewall.
Raquel,
No, I'm just kidding.
Raquel says iPhone gang.
Oh, Raquel, your head looks like a watermelon, but I respect your opinion. iPhone game for sure.
iPhone is trash.
You're trash.
Is
No, iPhone is trash, dude.
like I said, right out the gate, they buy stuff from Samsung. That means Samsung's better. Right?
Facts.
No.
Like I said, and then also me and my homie Brian at work. Brian, you're a fucking puto. I know you're fucking watching. You bring up the specs, dude. Fucking the newest iPhone to the newest Samsung. The shit's on everything.
What do you use all your specs for? You even know what they? Do you even know what they do?
I learned shit from here and there.
Yeah. See, but you don't know.
Yeah, but I
Which me
mean,
neither. That's it.
Yeah.
So what?
I just found you actually made me find this when you were talking about steps. I have a Samsung Health, and it tracks my steps and everything. And then
they
I
bummed
found
that
out
from fucking iPhone.
that this little thing right here checks my pulse, my fucking oxygen levels, tells me how stressed I am. I was like, fuck.
You gotta
I
fucking
love
build some
them.
whoop on your phone.
Yeah, love that shit.
Damn, get your life together.
I'm sure there's fucking a gang of shit on there that fucking. But that's one thing about me too is like, I'm never gonna use everything on that phone.
Nah, I
You know, a
barely
lot
use
of people,
anything.
yeah, a lot of people don't. You know,
I,
what mean?
I use my social media, my steps, and a couple apps that I downloaded.
Yeah.
But my apps are like my fucking Sweatcoin, fucking just shit like that. Like, I don't
Still
fucking-
using that thing?
Hell yeah.
You making money off it?
Look,
He was just
So-
telling us the other day.
Wasn't it? I thought Sweat Coin. Is it called Sweat Coin?
it's called Sweat Coin.
He got like 3 years.
So
in
I
this
thought.
money.
Not
thought.
even.
No, I thought you actually borrow money. I thought that's what it was. I didn't know.
So, so
Actually,
anybody that fucking wants a new tracker for your walking, that's all it really is.
Or
But
your-
you earn money every day, and then
Tracker
you
for the
just
FBI,
build
you
it
mean?
up. Nah, this fucking guy. But you build it up. I've had my Sweat Coin for just about a year. Look at that. So my total is $42.55.
Money?
Yeah. So I made $4,255.
where's that money at right
Cash it
now?
out right now.
Well, right now, so you can do like.
Well, you see what happened was.
See,
So you can-
the way it's set up
You
is.
can use Sweatcoin to get like different ads and shit that they have.
See, but now
do
you can't.
whatever.
You can't go spend that money on whatever you want.
Not whatever you want.
Oh, but you could
But-
PayPal me.
So if you get 6 people, if you get 12 invites, if I send 12 invites to people and they download it, I get $6. 40, you get 20, and then like you can use them to cash out like fucking what is that?
Alex says
17,000 sweat coins, and you get
Did you?
fucking.
You had to pay for that?
No, it's free.
Alex said the owner of Apple was probably a chomo.
Yup.
He's dead.
Dick.
I'll say, I mean, Steve Jobs wasn't the owner, but he was.
Anyway, I just want to wish my future mother-in-law happy 61st birthday.
31st, Dick. Get it right.
I know, as I say, you said the
Wow.
fucking age on my TV.
What an asshole.
She don't care, dude. She's down.
Best friend, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
She's down. I told her that we're going to bring the party, after podcast party to her house.
Just do it.
She wants Fireball.
Should we sleep?
Doesn't matter. It's her birthday, dude.
You can go in there and fucking
If
wake
I get
her
over there and
up.
she's sleeping, I'm taking her rug.
You hear that? You better not be asleep when we go over
Hey,
there.
we about to get some new couches. We're gonna need that rug. I'm telling you.
Oh, we about to come up on some couches too.
Well, fuck. If
They're-
you're taking shit, I gotta take shit. Jose, what are you taking?
Well, no, they got couches coming to us.
Sick.
It's just a matter of time.
Sick ass, dude. So,
April Guntz.
shout out April.
From
Known her
Washington.
since I was a kid.
Oh, you know?
Yeah.
So from Washington.
Bet it feels a lot
So
better up
I
there.
appreciate that. Watching all the way from Washington. I can't
Washington.
fucking speak, dude.
talked about the basketball game?
Nah, I ain't talking about that punk ass.
Oh, I was gonna, you know what? I was gonna
Before
upload.
we get
I was gonna
into-
upload those highlights,
should've,
dude.
you
Oh,
should've.
using those highlights that you fucking made super fucked up.
Hey, you got one good one of me in there too. I was like, oh, there you go.
Doug, I took you to school, dog.
What school?
Hey, we might as well jump into it for anybody that was watching last week and the last few weeks, that basketball game that we've been talking about.
We went live with it on
Yup.
Facebook.
But
If you were following my Facebook, you see my highlights.
shout out to Juan Cruz. He was mine and Jose's partner. We lost the first game and then
We
wiped
had-
the floor with them the second and third
I don't know
to
about
get
all
that money. Jack Torres, where you at?
Shouts out to my brother William.
Jose Torres, where you at?
William,
So-
if you're not subscribed, go ahead and
So
subscribe.
before we let these guys go on with their bullshit, let me tell you, Jose didn't take anybody to school. He had one good
Dude,
move.
your own teammates were telling you that.
My own teammates were also passing the ball to Steve
That's
the
true.
whole fucking time.
That's true, man. That's true.
So yeah, it was fucking fun though. But Jose did not take me to school. He got a lucky shot. That fucking hook shot you made.
Yeah, what about that 3 in your eye?
I fucking let you take it.
Still,
You
I
said,
made
back up, let me take a shot. I said, take it then.
it. No faith.
Yeah,
No
you
faith. dude.
fucking, absolutely no faith.
We'll
And
see you next
fucking-
time.
What's
you
funny
know
though
that.
is in the group message, all I've been hearing is, I let you do that. Jack let Juan do his shit. Jose let me do my shit. He let you do your shit. Like, you guys just got manhandled.
Hey, can somebody walk William through on how to subscribe?
Who got fucking manhandled?
I don't remember how to do it.
So if you're on here, there should be a little button underneath that says subscribe.
You got the like button, the thumbs down button, the subscribe button, and the share button. It's all on a line right underneath.
Hey, it's fucking hot today. I'm fucking dying
It's
right
hot. I
now.
don't know why you're sweating so hard. We're just
Because
sitting
I
down.
was, I think I was sunburned.
Yeah, you're pretty fucking
Pretty
red.
fucking red. So I started trucking school this week. Been out in the fucking sun all fucking day.
Really? Yeah.
Working in the sun all day, I ain't fucking red like that.
You work in the sun all day, dude. You work in the
Absolutely.
fucking building.
He works on the side of the building. It has like a shit.
It has a little shit.
It has a
Dude, I'm in
awning,
the
but it
sun.
doesn't fucking cover.
I'm in the sun.
You're in a truck.
Sometimes.
Oh, okay. All of a sudden.
No, for real.
Before it's fucking red as fuck.
Yeah, it is. Look out.
yeah.
It's like
What are you
burgundy.
nervous about?
Nothing. I'm fucking hot, dude. I'm fucking hot.
Suspicious.
We got two. We got two special guests. They're off camera. They're just spectating today.
They're in Carlos's cage.
Yeah.
It's so hot outside. I can't let them outside.
But no, just like I said was gonna happen. I gotta give Jack a little bit of props for his 3-point shooting.
Only
That
in
we
the first
left.
game.
That we left him open on. He made a lot of 3-pointers. Jose somewhat dominated game 2.
Where?
I just played consistently good throughout all the games. I was scoring about, what do you say, 7 points a game?
Something like that. Something
Super
like
21,
trash.
12. I'd say I was the MVP, most valuable player all around.
I would say our team didn't do what we should have done, but you guys won. I'll give it up to you for that. Take it like a man. Some other teammates aren't on here, but in no way, shape, or form did Jose ever dominate. Ever dominate.
He had like a good 5 minutes where he was just.
He had a-
He was manhandling
and
you.
steals, dude. I was
You
stealing the
didn't,
ball.
okay, you didn't
You know
steal
what?
it from me once.
I'm
you
gonna
didn't
give-
block one shot from me.
I'm gonna give it to you. You fucking blocked the shit out of me.
About
I
time
think
you
my,
fucking.
my shoulder hurts from that
Hey,
one. But
block of that day was when Bug swatted him.
yeah, but he
I don't know. That
still
Jose
dominated.
swat on you was
He
pretty
did,
fucking-
but yours was just.
yeah.
took
I
him
feel
to
like
school.
more, because I swatted him back, but mine was the least. It was just like.
Oh, Jose got his shit
regular
pushed
one.
back in on
Yeah.
that swat.
Yeah,
Real.
big time, bro. Nah.
But that hook shot, that bloody hook, what
Yeah,
you know
that fucking
about
hook,
that?
that was
dude?
the
What
luckiest
you know
fucking
about
shot.
that?
That one that he does, like,
But-
he's like underneath the basket and he does that little
But
monkey fucking.
But it
arm.
went in, eh?
Yeah, dude. He's always been able to do that. I just don't understand how the ball goes up, all the way around, and just fucking comes in.
Yeah, you got one.
See what else
I'll
we
tell
got.
you what, though, dude, I was fucking. I didn't think I would be I thought I'd be feeling it way worse.
Yeah.
But dude, my knee is still fucked up. Dude, your big ass fucking came down on my fucking knee more than once.
Oh,
Yeah.
is that so?
That one time you tried to drive, I don't know what the fuck you were doing, but you just came fucking busting
Crack
through.
shit, dude. Yeah.
And then when you
Was it the fucking the layup I made with my leg out in there and shit?
you didn't. I didn't even see that.
Yeah,
'Cause you just fucking do that.
He was scared.
I mean, you did fucking little march on steps, like 18 of them. but-
Oh, come on.
Jack smashed into the fucking pole.
Dude,
That motherfucker
that was
hit hard,
vicious.
dude.
Yeah,
When you fucking Jack biting people. This fucking game had a little bit
No,
of
it did,
ladies and
yeah.
gentlemen.
I still got the scratch marks right here from Jack.
that little fucking bruise, dude. Fucking, see, yeah.
He tried to bite you.
He did. No, he didn't try. He fucking bit me for sure. I
Oh,
thought.
foul.
Yeah,
It's
fucking.
like I bit him.
yeah, he's like, you grabbed me. But Jose Torres, don't play basketball with that guy. He calls a lot of fouls.
Yeah.
Even fouls that aren't fouls. He's one of those
Hey.
guys.
Hey,
But he played some good defense.
That's my
I was
team.
surprised. I was
talk about my
surprised.
team like
Yeah.
that.
I was surprised at all of us. I mean, we didn't. None of us really played horrible.
Nah, I was probably pretty terrible.
I did. Yeah, I played pretty.
That's
fucking
probably the
shit.
worst game of basketball I ever played in my life.
That first game, dude, I fucking was trash, man.
See, I
See, but I think our whole team was trash, and then we went to our break and talked about it. Even Wong was telling Bug to relay the message to his team. 'Cause
Yeah.
Bug,
I wasn't listening to shit he
Bug,
was saying.
Bug,
I was trying to
we're trying to huddle, right?
I think I had our
Bug
first
standing
5
there
points the
with us.
first game.
Bug's not even our team. He's standing there with us trying to go over the fucking playbook.
It was shady. I was just trying to be in the shade. It's not my fault you guys come
The only thing shady about that was you.
Don't worry about my life. So, before we get too deep into it, see the chat's going pretty good.
Nah, everybody just quit fucking chatting, man.
Well, come back when you guys are ready.
April quit, Veronica quit,
We got
Alex, Chucho just checked in, said what's up, William quit.
question of the week.
Yeah.
Ooh, I was just over at my in-laws, right? And my father-in-law was. He don't. He. Are we
Hold
gonna,
on, you want to let me get the question out there before you just jump into it?
all right, all right.
We gotta tell them and then come back to it.
Ah,
So, the question of the week this week was, what's the worst thing you've done while drunk? Drunk driving doesn't count. That's a terrible, stupid idea.
we do
Nobody
not
should ever do
condone drunk driving.
it. No, we all have sober drivers. Jose doesn't. He's not even going nowhere. But
I went to Juan's house the other night, pretty fucked up. That was just right down the street.
You drove, dude. Don't fucking talk about
It was right down the
Incriminating.
street.
You,
It was seriously a
Steve,
right,
Steve.
a left, a right, a right.
Steve,
We
you
didn't have
need to
intervention.
really think about your decisions, your life decisions,
was
man.
fine.
You do
I
drink a
feel-
lot. You do drink a lot of alcohol,
I
buddy.
don't.
Is there something going on at home that you want to talk about?
No, it's just
Are you
thirsty.
sure?
I'm fucking thirsty.
When
You know what I
when
mean?
I'm thirsty, I drink water.
no,
I don't like water. You
Yeah,
know that?
I might grab a
You've
water.
never seen me drink water.
Ever-
I mean,
you
you've
ever-
seen it, but
But maybe you
Not-
should,
You
maybe you
want
should
a
think
Powerade?
about it, dude. Maybe you should think about it.
What about Sobe?
Ooh,
Some tea?
What about like a Red Bull
do
or
you
something?
guys remember I was thinking about this shit the other
Go
day?
ahead. Let's
change the
don't-
subject.
Let's not change the subject.
Stay here.
Fruitopia or
Little-
those
little-
cars.
I
I'm
love
like,
those.
you remember those?
Yeah,
They don't
but
have them anymore, right?
no.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Well, you
That's
know,
what I
you know
thought.
what? I think you need to cut down on your drinking.
I'll be fine.
No, you drink a lot, man.
I don't.
And we talk about it, and you
Until I get like my brother, I'm fine.
you're almost there, dude. You're almost there. So
Don't let us know who's drinking more right now.
we were out to the disc golf course the other day. Actually, it was yesterday. We're walking down. We're all kind of cruising down the path or whatever.
So making deal, you stop drinking, right?
No.
Deal?
yeah.
And Josh tells Tony,
Deal?
Tony, is that a big ass bottle of vodka in that bag of ice? Absolutely. I was like, what the fuck?
Is that what?
A big ass fucking bottle of vodka that he took out to the disc golf course.
Oh, you see-
It was like 100 degrees. This motherfucker.
I don't know how you can do that.
Yeah, that's what
Felix is moving, right? And I went over there yesterday. I think it was yesterday. I got it. He got a bunch of eggs and shit that he was going to throw away, and we went over and just picked it up. He's like, I got a couple beers, And there's Coors in there. I don't know if anybody's gonna drink Coors. I don't drink that shit.
Regular Coors or Coors Light?
Coors Light. Tone probably drink that.
I don't drink anything.
Anything with alcohol. So, anyways,
You guys are savages.
Came over to my house the other day with a 12-pack of regular Coors. I tell him, I'm not fucking drinking that, dude. When you say you're gonna come over and kick it, and you're gonna bring beers, don't show up to my house for fucking
real
Coors,
beer.
bro.
Fuck
hey,
Coors.
so anyways, I go over there, right, and he's giving me the fucking beers and shit, giving me all the here's some bread, some eggs, whatever, And he, big old bottle of fucking vodka sitting on his counter. Here you can have that. I'm like, I'm not gonna drink that,
You guys take it?
Yeah, I took it. I mean, it's gonna get drunk eventually, but Veronica grabbed it and was like, "Ooh, the baby's coming after the baby."
Easy. I want to give a shout out to my homeboy Gabe. Congratulations on your little boy, homeboy.
They had a baby?
Yeah.
Congrats.
That's
Yeah, I
shit.
wanna say
Congrats,
two-
man.
I wanna say-
That's a good day.
2 days ago, I believe.
Fuck, I think it's yesterday.
Was it yesterday?
I
Might
don't
have
know.
been.
I think that's when I seen
Yeah,
it.
congratulations, man. Fucking,
I have surprises.
you know.
All right, Steve, back to you.
What's up?
Just so you know, we're here for you.
I appreciate that.
When
Yeah.
you're ready, we're not going to push you, but when you're ready, we're going to stop you.
I'll be fine, guys. Why don't you guys give me that talk about cigarettes? That's what I really need to quit.
Oh, all of a sudden you're a
See,
quitter?
he even wants to talk to you about that, dude.
I said, don't do it.
So yeah, if you feel the urge to drink, man, but maybe pick up a bottle of water or soda. I'd rather you drink soda and mess up your stomach and your teeth.
The only reason I will kind of agree with you guys is my thirst does not get quenched
When?
unless I drink a beer.
No, that's not
It's
true.
a fact. It's
First
a
sign-
known fact.
That's the first sign of alcohol.
That's what I'm saying. That's the only reason I give you guys the benefit of the doubt. But I can go days without drinking. I can do it easily.
I'm proud of you.
It's just more
proud of you.
of
Was that
when
proud
I
of
want to
him, right?
drink, I'm gonna drink a few beers. You know what I mean? You figure 7 days, I drink 5 out of 7 days.
Benicia, if you notice, I only drink beer when I hang out with a certain individual.
Social drinker.
What about you?
I'm me. He has a point.
It's just-
He has a point.
it's- You know, it's
But
That's
but
your guys' fault.
No,
I'm not gonna say that
See,
I'm not
'cause
a willing participant.
if we
in
don't
this.
drink, then you won't want to hang out with us.
That's
Is
not
that right?
true. That's
true.
That's
That's true.
That's the most ridiculous
No,
thing I've ever heard
that's
in my
true,
life.
man.
You only hang out with us if we drink.
Bullshit. You used to come over my house all the time. Be like, you want to talk, Ken? No.
Oh,
And we would still kick in. Drink. I would drink.
Okay.
No, I don't care if you guys don't drink. Shit.
Hey, William said call him. He's 14 years clean. Hey, shouts out to my brother. 14 years clean.
Shout out to anybody
But
that's
he needs,
ever
he needs to kick those rock stars and shit, man.
fought alcoholism.
What's wrong with those?
Dude, he drinks those things like
Two a
water,
day.
dude. Two?
To a
day.
day.
See, but I
Stop that.
think William's up to like 3 or 4, but I'm talking
Yeah,
about
that's
that big
rough.
Yeah,
Twitch can.
the-
Huh?
Oh yeah. No.
William, how many of
Can I
those do you
open
drink a day, man?
My big homie at work, that what I was telling you about, looks like SIBO. He drinks like 3 in a day, and then when he leaves work, I always catch him at the gas station buying the energy drink alcoholic ones. I
Oh.
forget what they're called.
I worked with some weirdo dude. He was a temp. So temp show, always send weirdos out to Holland, right?
Oh yeah,
But straight weirdos.
it's
This
like
dude,
group home kids.
this dude,
They just care.
this dude, like this dude, seriously,
I be telling people about
you
them
would think
characters.
he's like a serial killer or something. He was weird, dude, right? He would drink two gallon Mountain Dews, right? And then he
2
would-
liter, you mean?
Yeah, 2 liters. Sorry, and that's just at work in the 8 hours. 2 of those 2 liters, and 3 Nas drinks, right?
Yeah, but Nas
And
was-
then-
A heart attack?
Well, and then he tells us that he drinks at least 2 or 3 more sodas and 2 Nas afterward.
that would definitely having.
And I'm like, dude, you know that? Like,
Oh, you ain't living no more.
oh, William's down to 1 a day, small ones. That's what's up, dude. Keep working on that,
Small
man.
energy drinks. Oh, like the regular size one.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
But yeah, no, this dude would drink all that shit. And I'm like, and you like some days he would come in the morning, dude. And it's like I said, he's weird. His hair was all fucked up, just looked like fucking.
Ace Ventura. And shit.
Yeah, no.
Spiders
And-
having a meet.
And his eyes, dude, his eyeballs were like bloodshot red, and his eyes were all swollen. It's like, dude,
He's probably a tweaker too, though.
I don't think he was a tweaker.
He
But
has the
he-
same energy as a tweaker.
Yeah,
drinking all
but-
that.
No,
That's
he
that
didn't.
energy
That's the
drink.
thing. He didn't though, dude.
Ah,
Like
see.
he would. I mean,
He
well,
didn't
he
get all,
might
like,
have been just
wired and
lazy.
shit?
He might have
Really?
just been lazy.
Yeah, that's,
Second that.
all right, folks, let's jump into these stories. What we got? Who's up first?
What stories?
So the question of
What's
the
the
week.
worst thing you've done while drunk?
Me,
You
for
want me
me,
to jump first?
man,
You want to go first?
So I thought I had mine cut and dry. Me and my wife talked about it, and I thought I had it cut and dry what I was going to choose.
You
And it
you
was
gotta go
close.
last. Because yours are fucking definitely the worst.
All right. Listen,
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
I only got a couple because usually I stay pretty calm.
Man, let
still.
me see. Me, the worst thing, the crazy thing. How we doing this?
You call it.
I know one.
I mean,
I know one for this guy.
which one was that? FLB.
When he got us kicked out of 3 bars in one night, this fucking guy right here. Animal.
Yeah. So that yeah, I think that probably have to be the one.
That's the
I don't even. Honestly, I don't remember how we ended up going to the bar, but we got kicked out of FLB. We got kicked out of
Folsom Hotel
Folsom Hotel
and Slingshots.
and Slingshots.
Faded.
That's it?
I mean, that's.
Fuck,
Yeah, you got no
faded.
fucking background to that story?
I don't really remember.
I mean, I'll break it down for everybody. Okay, so we're at the house. Me, this fool, my wife. We're watching the Niners versus the Saints. When the Niners ended up sneaking that game out.
the cheating ass.
That late hit.
Bullshit.
I'm sure there was a questionable call. I just can't remember at the time.
I think there was. I don't remember.
But we're drinking hella beer, dude. And we're like, let's go to the bar.
Bad idea.
All right.
Bad idea.
So we go with Kevin, his homie Kevin, my wife, and Jose.
There was somebody else or no?
I feel like that was it. And then when we got to Folsom Hotel, Little Ruben showed up.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And then at Slingshots, Brittany's homegirl Jessica showed up.
No, that was at the hotel. Cause that's,
Hotel.
we're crying about.
Yeah, Folsom Hotel.
Yeah.
But anyways, it started out with just us four. We get to Folsom Lake Bowl. We're drinking beers. We're drinking mixed drinks, taking shots. So we're already kind of faded. And Jose disappears. This is one time that Jose acted a fool more than I did when we were drinking, and it's rare. Jose disappears. He's gone for like, I don't know, 25 minutes. Kevin's doing something, and so me and Brina are just sitting at the table talking, and I'm like, where the fuck's Jose at? You know what I mean? So I always like to try to watch out for my homies,
Ramon!
when we're out in public, you know, because you never know. And so I was like, I gotta go find this fool. So I find him out front, yelling, screaming, fuck the Niners, and anything close to him. And
boy. Gotta take that one.
So then
Ramon's gonna take that to heart.
so the security guard comes out and he's like, hey man, you need to chill out. He's like, oh come on man, I'm just joking around, you know, just giving these guys a hard time because there's obviously a whole bunch of bandwagon Niner fans that were out and about that year also.
Is there anything else?
All brand new.
Or is there anything else? Brand new jerseys, brand new hats?
Yeah, no.
That figures.
But some dude comes out, right? He's like, it's all right, man. You can be a hater if you want. Jose bends down, picks this fool up at the knees, and lifts him up in the air, and he's holding him like, oh, like if he was the other way, he would be sitting on his shoulder. So in reality, the dude's fucking vertigo's right in his fucking mouth. But he has him up. No. He actually had him by the knees, and the dude like straightened his knees, so his shit was probably up here because Jose had him up there. Yeah. The security guy's, put him down, you know what I mean? Well, I'm just kidding with the guy, you know what I mean? You can tell, like, he was a small ass little vato though. And the dude's like, oh, it's all good, man. He's like, get out of here, you guys gotta go. So then we go to Folsom Hotel, and they're setting up to do, you know.
This just shows you, dude. Niner fans are soft, man. They
Yeah,
can't fucking
for
joke,
sure.
dude. Everything's a fucking.
Shows you can't handle your alcohol so far.
Oh no, I was pretty
Yeah.
fucking hammered, dude. I was pretty fucking
Dude,
hammered.
that's probably the drunkest I've ever seen Jose, maybe. But we get to Folsom Hotel, and they're setting up to do like a little live show, right? Putting up mics and shit like that. Jose keeps going over, fuck the Niners in the mic. And they kept telling him, hey, you know, don't touch our stuff, you know what I mean? Like, please. And he's talking shit to Brittany's homegirl because she's all decked out in Niner shit and whatnot. And fucking. But every couple of minutes, dude, when we're like, hey, what's that, y'all? I'm just playing around, man. He goes over to the mic, fuck the Niners. So finally they had enough, dude. And they were like, he did it about, I say 3 times. And what's funny is right above the mic was like a wall that came over like that. And he would go, fuck the Niners. Fucking, it was hilarious, dude. Anyways, they kick us out of there, and as we're walking out, the security guard decides to be a tough guy, and as Jose's already walking out the doors, gives him a little push in the back. So
Oh, it wasn't really pretty.
yeah, I mean, yeah.
He
I don't know if
wanted
he
to
really,
fight.
I don't know if he really pushed you, if you were just hella faded.
No, he
but,
pushed
but,
you.
but it was super it was aggressive.
Aggressively.
So
Huh?
then
Yeah, no, dude.
and I'm behind him, and I push him out. Next thing I know, Jose, by the time that happens, Jose already has his shirt off in the middle of fucking Center Street. Like, come on, then, motherfucker! Fucking, yeah. We're about to get down. Then we're out there talking shit for a cool little minute. And, you
Shouts out to the getaway driver.
Yeah,
Brittany.
my wife, yeah. Back when she was a rider.
Incriminating.
No, I'm just kidding. But then we hear sirens. You know what I mean? So we get in the car, and we're just pulling down Center
Isn't that
Street.
called harboring a fugitive?
Yeah.
Ah, Brittany,
Ooh.
damn it.
And the cops are pulling down into the front of the hotel as we're driving away. So we go up a couple streets and we pull out for a minute. We're just chilling, smoking a cigarette and whatnot. And we're deciding, you know, like, what do you want to do? You know what I mean? Kevin's still with us at that time.
So you got. Alright, so hold on. Let's pause the story for a second. So now you got this motherfucker drunk as fuck. Probably hopped up in the back seat like, fuck, I want to fight this fool.
Oh,
And your best idea you can come up with is let's go to another bar.
Well,
No,
like I
I
said,
calmed down.
we had
I
to calm
calmed
down
down.
because we chilled for a couple minutes, and then we went to the closest gas station and we bought a fucking 12-pack.
Yeah, of Heineken.
Yeah.
Kevin
So
was telling us about the
it's
Heineken.
me, Kevin, and Jose sitting in the car. Brittany doesn't drink, obviously. She was the DD. And we're tossing them back. You know, everything's cooled down now. It was good as fucking slingshots or the casino or whatever. And we're like, all right, let's go slingshot. So we get there, and it's pretty much just the same story over again.
No,
You know,
they kicked us out because we was drinking our beer.
Yeah.
And
No, she didn't kick us out for
no,
that.
no,
Remember,
eventually it built up to that.
Yeah.
But
She caught me sneaking beers in from outside.
bygones are bygones.
Yeah. And then she's like, you know, and to be honest with you, I wouldn't say we got kicked out. It was just, we did get kicked out, but it was nicely. She pretty much said, hey, what's funny is she gave him a chance too. He's like, no, I swear, I'll stop. You know what I mean? She's like, all right, this is the last time, you know. There's Loretta, shout out to Loretta from Slingshot. She's hella cool. But she's like, all right, I'm going to give you one more chance. And I kid you not, dude, like 25 seconds passed it. And this fool starts getting all loud and getting cussing and shit. She's like, I think it's best if you guys just go home. And I was like, all right, well,
Hey, friend, let's go.
yeah.
It's time to go.
And but another funny story is we get home to mine and Brittany's spot, and
Juan Martinez? That Nikolai?
what's up? This guy decides to take flight on my refrigerator. I don't know why.
He was talking shit.
And next thing I know,
From Colorado, Nico.
Jose's just taking flight on my refrigerator, whimpering, crying.
Oh, no, bullshit.
You were! Ask Brittany, dude. You were.
What the fuck are you crying about?
I don't fucking know.
It was a good night, though.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds
All right,
interesting.
you want to embarrass me? All right, motherfucker. Brittany, come on live.
I got it.
Let's
Hold
get
on.
one
Give us a call.
So before the Grand Master reveals his fucking bag of tricks, I mean, mines aren't too wild. It gets a little crazy. Like, I almost killed my sister's dog like a couple days after she got it. In fact, it was your wedding party night.
Yes, sir. Savage ass night.
Dude, I got fucking, and it's all Tone's fault. Dude, it is Tony's fault to the fullest.
Why?
Because as soon as I walked in, he's like, "Hey, drink this," and I'm like, "All right."
How many cake stands did you do that night?
Fucking not a lot, dude. You guys almost dropped me.
Ooh.
Everybody was trying
we
to
got
pick
you
us
up there,
We,
dude.
you
You
got
got me
you
up
up
there, and I
there.
felt myself going, "Ooh."
Yeah.
Dude.
But
I think he would have if he didn't go back to.
See, Brittany said I don't think he was crying. So I wasn't crying.
Nah, Brittany, don't lie.
You're fucking lying.
See,
He was crying.
he's just trying to keep us up.
And I don't even say that like anything bad. I mean, I've cried numerous times. when
I've
I'm
seen it.
drunk.
Yeah.
It happens. It happens.
He cries a lot. He cries a lot.
All right, go ahead. Continue with your
No,
story.
But
Because his stories are pretty good.
yeah, it's fucking Tone's fault, dude. As soon as I walked in, hey, drink this shit. I'm like, all right, drink it. He's like, oh, here, have some more. Next thing I know, I'm three moonshot fucking shot.
Oh yeah,
moonshine
with the
shots
cherries.
deep.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what is this? He's like, it's fucking moonshine. I'm like, what?
That was his
Like,
idea, dude.
Yeah, I know. I went right along with it.
I
But,
drank everything.
Hey, if you're watching this, make sure you share it.
Dude, after just fucking keep drinking, fucking whatever Tony was giving me, fucking whoever else was making drinks, somebody fucking decided it'd be a good idea to put my big ass up on a cake stand. Not the business. But yeah, by the time I got home, dude, I fucking walked in. I, in my personal opinion, thought that I was Ric Flair. Dude, I came in styling and profiling. I fucking bounced off the door. Boom, just landed that elbow drop right in the middle of the floor. In the middle of the
That
floor.
had to have hurt, dude.
I didn't feel shit.
Yeah, no,
Is that why they redid the floor?
I believe so.
for
But
sure.
dude, right, like, so right as I'm going down, my sister's dog runs right underneath me. Then I remember, like, feeling right when my elbow hit the
The
floor.
fucking tail tickled
Dude,
your
yeah,
armpit?
it's like, his ass scooted underneath.
Scooted?
Dude, would have ended his life right there.
God damn it, Junior! What are you doing, stupid?
My sister was like, ah, my dog! And I was like, oh, fucking, that's what he deserves. But it was pretty fucked
Poor
up.
dog was just running by.
Yeah, fucking, he hasn't liked me since.
Almost lost his life.
But, so that's one. The other one was fucking, it was like not the last time we had a little get together here, but I said probably the time before that. I think it was the time.
I think it was the first big one. The first time it came over. Yeah, the first time it came over for fights, I believe. No, the Rochambeau, wasn't that a ginger reveal?
I don't think you were all fucked up.
Oh, I was.
He was fucking hammered.
Oh,
Anytime he comes over, he gets all fucking
rock paper.
hammered.
Yeah, absolutely.
There was whatever night.
I know which night you're talking about. Yeah,
it was the night we went home in an Uber. This fool was trying to fight the Uber driver, or he's talking shit to the Uber driver at the top of the hill.
So
I think he's fucking really like arguing with the Uber driver. I'm in the bushes taking a pee, so I'm like, what's happening? And as I'm backing out, I'm almost falling, fucking peas flying everywhere, and I'm like, oh shit.
So what's happening?
Yeah. So it's fucking that shit got off to a bad start, but then apparently we go back down to the house. And fuck, I told Mary that I was hungry, so we went to Jack in the Box. Don't know why I said that, because I definitely wasn't hungry. But I remember going fucking up the stairs, and I'm hitting each railing to the side of every stair. She got 2 fucking flights of stairs. That shit's rough.
Hey, I went up and down those stairs. We
Yeah.
lived in the same apartment. I know
all
too well.
Quite a few times.
We used to get faded in the fucking garage.
Yeah,
I have to
fuck
walk
that.
up those stairs. Me and Fleazy,
that.
me and my brother.
But so fucking finally make it inside. I don't even think I ate any food. I don't fucking quite remember. Last thing I do remember is thinking like, fuck, I gotta pee. So I go in the bathroom and I'm like, I'm gonna throw up right now. So I'm fucking in front of the toilet, I'm ready to go. I'm like, all right. And all of a sudden it just goes away. I'm like, oh, I'm fucking fine. As soon as I fucking stand up and I look, just all over the wall. It was fucking terrible. The only thing I could think is, oh fuck, I gotta clean this up. Fuck, wrap up some toilet paper and I'm just fucking rubbing it all over the wall. It was everywhere. It's so fucking terrible.
So we were sitting there. He was telling us that story the other day, and who can agree? Cleaning up fucking throw up in the bathroom, if you don't have all the proper different steps that you need for that shit, all you're doing is making a mess. You're gonna be smelling that shit for a quick minute.
Yeah, I owe Mary a lot because I was absolutely terrible on that one. My bad, I fucked up. Never do that again. Until next time.
So I left my phone in the car that night, in Mayor's car, and I come to pick it up the next morning, and she opens the door, and I was like, "Where's Buggy? He's not doing good." Yeah, I mean,
Not doing good.
I was like, "What happened?" She's like, "He got sick everywhere." I was like, "Ah!" She's like, "Shh, he's sleeping." And I was like, "Damn,
I got it 10 minutes later and I was fine.
That's all. Attaboy.
Let's hear some of yours,
Oh,
man.
look, Steve's turn.
I feel like these are all pretty decent enough.
Tell the good
So
ones.
I'm gonna tell him one right now. We'll talk about something else. And I'll come back. It's gonna be a
No, we want to hear a
We're
couple
gonna hear
of
the
good ones.
good ones.
Okay, which one? Give me a little.
All of yours is pretty fucking good, dude.
Yeah.
Brittany, call in. Call in and let's get you on the line.
Brittany, call someone's phone. Let's get
Not
you on
mine,
the
though. I
line.
can't-
Let's
I
make
can't
sure he's
answer
telling
that.
the truth about these. I mean, I remember a couple of
Yeah,
stories.
Brittany tells us some stories, dude.
I mean, I got some stories. Other people, what they did, like fucking.
So I was over my father-in-law's, and I asked him, and he said, Brittany, I can't answer my phone because I'm using a hotspot.
Call my phone.
He said
Bugs phone.
when he was younger, in his younger days, he threw up on the keg.
Oh,
That's enough to get you beat up.
laying right, laying burning. Ow.
Yeah, he threw
to
up
the
on the
10.
keg, man.
Uh-oh. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome special guest, Brittany Garcia.
Hello.
Bert, is that you?
So you talk about Chinese boxing songs in your boxers at the gas station.
I was
With the
gonna.
kids in the car.
That was gonna be the last one. That was gonna be the main event.
Which one? What is
Oh,
that?
so what you
Oh,
made it.
Felix is here.
I made it.
Here's our,
Oh,
here's
she
our,
hung up.
here's our special guest, ladies and gentlemen.
We coming this way, this way.
He's supposed to be leaving, but he is taking off tomorrow morning.
So
So he's gracing us with his presence today. Ladies and gentlemen, it's You're American Mexican American hero,
Yes, sir.
Jose
All right,
Felix.
so I'm gonna tune you into what's going on right now.
You got? Did you get the question right? Question of the week.
Vague. I remember looking at it, and it was
The
like,
dumbest,
go
the
ahead,
stupidest
everybody-
thing.
What's
craziest
What's
thing-
the worst thing you've
Oh, the
done while
worst
drunk?
thing.
Drunk driving doesn't count.
that's easy.
Did you know?
That's
We
a
do not
normal
condone
thing. I
drunk
literally
driving.
drove here, and I was pretty.
If you
That was pretty.
don't
toasted.
incriminate
Just
yourself.
kidding.
I was just gonna say, dude, didn't we talk about
Don't
this
you guys
last week?
do
Like,
the whole
Yeah.
briefing thing?
No, we did. Yeah, well, which briefing thing? I do a lot of briefing.
Well,
things.
you know, for the military thing.
Oh yeah,
This is his
the,
personal-
I did.
No,
polygraph,
but
poly.
for you
Those aren't
know,
real.
Those are real.
anything he says
Yeah,
tonight,
what
you
you
can't be
said.
held
Oh
against him
yeah,
in the
like
court of law.
yeah, it's my personal view. My personal like what I'm doing here is just hanging out with the boys, and none of this reflects on the military, Marine Corps, anything like that. Just my personal view of me hanging out and just breaking some bread, chatting it up with the guys.
No, got that out of the way.
So
What are we
the question
breaking
of the
folks?
week.
Veronica says, "Where's your T-shirt at?"
So one, I washed
It's
it. The
packed, I
T-shirt,
hope.
it is. I washed it because it was covered with Bruce's hair and Charlie's hair. So I washed it, and when we washed it, we folded it up. We put it in with the
Packed
with,
it?
Yeah, with the clean clothes, and they got packed. Like the movers came in, and those guys are machines. Like no shit. Like A+ to these dudes, man. Like
Yeah,
these
they're
guys
good.
come in, and it was two of them. Some
They pack
dude that was like
everything and everything?
19, 20 years old, and then the lady, she was like in their mid 30s, and they packed our whole house in less than like 5 hours.
Damn.
Like they were machines. Like they were like everything in this room's getting packed. Everything in this room's getting packed. Don't touch like this closet because that's where we had everything we were moving. And I forgot to tell them like, hey, don't pack the the washer yet or in the dryer. And everything got like thrown in, folded, and then packed away.
That's cool,
So
man.
yeah, so that's one of the perks
I
about
fucking
moving with the
hate
military.
moving. Yeah, I
Like we moved, like we literally moved in like, if you look at the hours that were in,
none of it?
yeah, none of it. It's like it's all covered. So the movers came, like all the packers came in, and it was supposed to be a 2-day job. They did it in like 5 hours, and then the shippers came in, and they actually packed all the big items, your sofas, your couches, your TVs, all that stuff, the washer, dryers, all that stuff got packed in like 6 hours.
So I wonder, the same people.
Not the same people. The driver gets to Maryland, where I'm going. When he gets to Maryland,
There will be people waiting.
some people from a company
He's
down
strictly
there.
a driver.
Yep.
That's what my boy Jose's gonna do.
Yep. So the driver's like, "Hey, I'm here," and then the company hires the packers, unpackers, and they unpack everything, and then they rebuild everything again.
Like you had it to the closest extent, or you just
Yeah.
tell them like,
No, you tell them,
You
hey,
already
this
do.
box is going here, this box is going here, this box is going here. Like and then if they unbuild something like our bedroom set, like the bed frame, they packed it up right, so they broke it down. They will build it back up and then put it in there.
Yeah.
So that's one of
That's tough.
that's one of the perks. That's one of the perks. Like it sucks, but at the same time, it's just like you stand
You
back.
gotta do it.
You stand back. You're like, oh, I don't have to do this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I've moved probably 200 times in my life.
Yeah.
And I'm
so-
only 32, dude. I'm
Yeah.
sick of it.
Yeah, so have I. I remember being like,
Yes.
I remember being 16, and my brother was 15, and my mom, we moved our whole house. We would move like probably like every 2 years, every 2 years. We're like move. So
Growing up, we used to go to his house on the weekends and summertime, right? And his mom, like, yeah, I kid you not, every Sunday morning. Was it Sunday or Saturday morning? Maybe it was Saturday because Sunday was pancake day.
pancake day.
Yeah, she made bomb ass pancakes.
My
Shouts
mom.
out- Shouts out to Dawn and
Yeah,
pancakes.
that's what it says.
But,
on the wall.
Without putting fucking peanut butter on them.
Peanut butter, grape jelly. Anyways,
Just a little
one of the days,
shit.
dude, I forget what, like, it might have been Saturdays, dude, but every weekend she was rearranging her house. And it made it bad because me and Eswan always had to help her, right? And she always had, for some reason, she's the only lady I know that owned like a 10-foot oak cabinet you know,
And they
by
gotta
like
move
30
it from
feet.
like
Entertainment
yeah,
center.
like over
fucking
every other corner of the house.
6-piece.
Yeah, it was like 6
Glass
or 7
shells
pieces.
and
Oh, you know,
fucking
it was crazy, dude. But I would do it again if I had to.
But my sister moves a lot. My brother moves a lot. I've moved a lot. My mom's pretty much been the same for a long time. But you know, I get called a lot to help move. You know what I mean? Now I have a hernia, so I can't really do shit. But
All right,
Find the,
quit trying to change the subject, dude. You need to go do your.
well, that's what I was gonna do. Fill you in on what the question is.
So-
The worst thing you've done when you're drunk. This is my story.
Hold on. Before you get in the story, so people comment on Facebook that don't come on the live feed.
That's
Let me throw some.
Suckers.
Let me throw some
Suckers in my eyes.
some video or some responses out there. So, Homegirl Cheyenne she said yes to a proposal.
that was
Pretty fucking.
That was
That
good.
was fucked up.
Shout out to my cousin Josh. Said he was on his sister's balcony, drunk as fuck, in his drawers. Been there. That's daily.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's just a regular
Yeah,
weekend for me.
being naked is normal.
How normal?
That's really normal. Especially in the military, man. In the military, being naked is normal.
My mom went to
Really
jail.
normal.
Domestic. I'm gonna talk about that, but Tune in.
Brittany knows that one.
Jack, you didn't even tell a story. Lame. Daniel,
Jack
he
has-
did lots of dumb shit.
Yeah, I bet.
He said he fell asleep on the BART, spent the day out, riding around, passed out, fucking fell asleep in the Jack in the Box drive-thru, smacked his boss, he doesn't know why.
Heard that story.
Yeah, I heard that one too.
Kyla said she went skinny dipping in her neighbor's pool. And my
true.
cousin Pep, shout out Pep, she drank a bunch of different shit. 4 shots of Patron, liquid marijuana. Heard that shit's good, never had it.
Liquid
It's like
marijuana?
it's a drink. It's called liquid marijuana.
Yeah. They
Oh, that's
But,
like shots and stuff.
Said she got naked naked in the bar and
that's-
walked across the street to her hotel room. Pretty savage.
That's-
We keep your clothes on. But those are a couple stories I heard. I know a couple other people told me some stories, but I don't fucking remember too much of it. But now comes the greatest guest of them all.
You got one? You want to share before he fucking tops it off?
Oh,
All right.
this-
Okay, I'll give you guys a small one.
Yeah,
and
start
give you
small.
time to think about it.
Yeah,
If you have one, just
Yeah,
speak because
got a lot.
he's gonna top it off.
I have a lot of shit, like a lot.
Hey,
Like, I'm like trying to also like.
No, hey,
I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to blow anyone out of the water or anything.
Well, you
but-
got
and
competition right here, man.
at the same time, I'm also trying not to get in trouble.
Okay.
Yeah, keep it where you don't get in
Yeah,
trouble.
like because
Let it fly. Change the main
if I
story.
said some shit that was like, if I didn't get in trouble, you guys would be done. You guys would be like,
I
it's a
believe it.
wash. Like
I believe it.
I've done
We do some crazy shit.
so much crazy. The military, I'm telling you, the military is like. If you have ever been to a frat house or watch a frat movie or anything like that, it's tenfold, 100-fold.
Oh, shit.
Like the shit that we do, it is nuts. It is nuts. And but yeah, I'm gonna think about something I could actually spit off that's like PG-13, I guess.
We're rated 1A.
Yeah, that's what I
Who's-
was
keep
gonna say, yeah.
keep that going.
Can we get food today?
KP.
Yeah, I got something going.
KP.
Oh, you got something going?
Yeah, I brought something.
You got something?
KP Marks. What's that?
Was it?
KP Market?
MERCS.
Marks?
MERCS. I don't know.
So what's up? What's happening is the A's are for.
Oh, I think it's dude just asked me how to get on there. Kyle Patterson. Shout out Kyle. Welcome to joining the show.
I don't know who that is.
My
I
guy.
think I do.
Do it? I don't know.
I think so.
Anyways,
All right, Steve.
forgot about it now. Okay,
Start small.
So one night we go to Folsom Lake Bowl for my birthday. It's me, my wife, my brother, my sister, Felix, Tank,
Felix, my brother.
If Tank was there, it's gotta be pretty bad.
and Drizza, I believe.
Like,
There might have been some more people out there. If you were, I apologize. Maybe Kyle. Oh, Kyle and Stephanie showed up at the very end. Right. They got there, and as we were getting kicked out. Shouldn't have been late. But, I just got off fucking... So when I go to the bar, I drink beers, a lot of beers, and I drink a lot of Adioses. And that night was my birthday, so Brad was there, I believe. Everybody was buying me shots. Brad was buying me shots of Jameson. My brother was buying me shots of Patron. You know what I mean? I was buying beers. Brittany was buying me Adioses, and I was just fucked up.
Where was I at?
I'm not sure.
Don't you like how we don't get invited?
I know.
You guys were invited, I'm
No,
sure.
I'm-
Absolutely, you
I
guys
don't
were.
remember.
Absolutely.
That was this past year?
No, this was.
See, when he hangs out with his fucking frisbee basket boys,
Yeah.
we're not invited.
I
Yeah.
think it was 4 years ago, maybe 5. I really don't know, but I felt like somebody was
Worst
eyeballing me, so
Seems like it.
I got into his face, and then I believe Tank broke a whole pitcher of beer on the bowling lane. And so I was laughing. I walked out, smoked a cigarette. I think Brittany came out. My sister came out. Tank came out. We were smoking a cigarette, and like I said, I'm fucking drunk, and sometimes I act a fool for no reason. But some kid came up to me, not a kid, but he was, a young teenager, and he came up and he was like, "Oh, you got a cigarette I can bum?" And I'm like, "Nah, I mean, like, go get your own cigarette." You know what I mean? And
Automatically getting aggressive.
and somebody else was out there, and they're like, "Oh, yeah, we don't have none," And the guy was like, "What's his problem?" I just was wondering, And I was like, "Hey, homie," I said, "Fucking nobody wants to give you a cigarette." You know what I mean? Like, get the fuck out of here, fucking bum. You know what I mean? And he's like, "I don't know what your problem is, man. I'll show you." And I lunged at him. I can't remember who grabbed me, Tank or no, it couldn't have been Tank.
You know Theo Tank will swoop you up.
Oh no! So like right before that happened, somebody went inside. I believe it was Felix to tell my brother that shit was going down outside, even though it really wasn't like a big deal. So imagine opening doors. They open like this, right? Coming out ways. Imagine my brother and just.
Trucking it.
And these are those glass doors, you know what I mean? So they don't open easily, you know what I mean? He fucking. And he stumbles. He stumbles like. He's like, "What's going on?" And that's at the exact same time when I'm like, "Hey, get the fuck out of here!" And I go after him, right? And Felix swoops me up or whatever, and dude takes off running because I'm coming after him, right? But he doesn't stop once they grab me, so Tank's fucking running. Big old boy Tank, dude. This guy's a small dude, you know what I mean? He's running around the fucking parking lot, dude. They're running like 4 circles, dude. And Tank's just, his fucking hair's all fucking waving. He's like, and then
KP, don't come up on here gangbanging, homie.
And then he fucking makes a couple flips. He falls and fucking flips a couple times or whatever. But that was also the same time I got kicked out, and I was saying some messed up shit to the bouncers and whatnot. Acted a fool in front of my big sister. It was
So,
Hey, what's with you trying to beat up little kids?
yeah, so,
it wasn't a little
Your
kid.
wedding, man?
so,
your
so,
wedding?
yeah, fucking little kids.
They were fucking throwing gang signs, dude. You know what I mean?
They were skateboarding, dude.
I know, they were waving.
They're at the high
I got
school.
bad eyesight. It doesn't go good with being a
At the
banger.
high
You know
school
what I mean?
skateboarding and shit.
They were like
I-
exchange students or some shit.
Yeah, they were like, hey.
Just to throw some on that, like, I ask for cigarettes once in a while, cause like I'm not a smoker, but when I'm drinking, I smoke, right? And I know for a fact, I've done fucking 50s, I've done 100s. Like when I'm out and I'm having a good fucking time, if I'm like, "Hey man, can I get a cigarette off you?" I'll throw a 20 at you.
Yeah.
Swear to God.
Yeah, just-
I have
just,
done that shit.
yeah.
Just to be like, "Here's a 20," and I had people be like, "This is a 20. This is a 50. You're throwing 100 at me. I'm doing it for that convenience."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you imagine if that motherfucker gave you 100 for that cigarette?
He would've
And
been
you
over
chased him?
He would've been over that.
He wasn't that type of person.
I'm just saying, I don't look like that. I
You
mean,
never know.
you never know, man.
Hold
You
on,
can't
hold on.
you can't judge a book by its cover.
So,
Either way, And that, you could be right, but I'm just.
So that night,
I'm an
okay.
asshole. I'm an asshole.
That night, I think I remember exactly because you said Drizza, Felix was there, Tank was there. So what I heard is the after party when you got home. At some point, somehow, you came falling down your stairs.
I was gonna get into that.
Backwards.
Yeah. I either fell down the stairs or was pushed by somebody. I can't remember it. We do believe that there might be a ghost in the house, but I'm pretty sure.
Demonic force?
I'm pretty sure it was a human.
Is that where the stairs keep coming? I keep
Yeah.
seeing somebody.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say no names, but
Yeah, a lot of people talk about it. Yeah.
Bringing up the stairs.
Okay.
Yeah, there's.
That's funny.
Veronica said, "Does your wife know you'd be throwing 100 for cigarettes?"
She does not know.
She does not
So
know.
she doesn't have social media, so don't show her that part.
Did you bring it?
So
Yeah,
what?
she's outside.
Those-
What happened with the rest of your
The kids?
There's so we
No,
get
the kids in the
home,
hotel with the dogs.
and I actually have some videos. One of them
She
I
does not
somehow
know what
lost,
that
but I have
is.
another one still. But we get home and we're all bullshitting, you know what I mean? And it's funny because Brittany's like, "You guys just acting a fool," and I was like, "Well, if a fucking scrap wants to come up on me and fucking try to talk shit," she's like, "That kid wasn't a scrap, babe." And I was like, "Whatever." And she's like, "What do you mean, whatever? Whatever." It was fucking hilarious. But anyways, yeah, somehow I got pushed down my stairs. It was about 12 of them, I'd say.
12 stairs or
Yeah.
12 people push it down?
No, 12 stairs.
Okay.
But what was crazy is that my old apartment or
Do you have-
townhouse or whatever, those
do you
were
have
pretty
a-
steep. You
yeah,
remember how
they were
steep those
steep.
motherfuckers are?
Do you have life insurance?
I do, supposedly. I don't personally.
Well, no. Who,
You would
so
have to know. You would have to know usually.
Who, if you die, who gets your money?
Probably Brittany.
Okay.
Keep an eye on you.
Suspicious. I'm just trying to, you know.
Calling out for help.
So I'm telling like, so what I heard from
I'm
this
just
night,
putting two and two together, you know.
because my brother comes
I'm trying to
home.
fucking get you.
I remember this because Felix came home and he's like, "Oh, you fucking missed it." I'm like, missed what? He's like fucking sitting there at Steve's house and telling me a story about how you guys were all fucked up. He tells me right before I get ready to leave, we're sitting there fucking. Steve, you know, he goes up to his room, and next thing I know, I hear boom, 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 boom. He goes fucking falling down the stairs, backwards, ass naked.
Oh shit!
He's like,
You let that out. You
He's
let
like-
that out. Like that's sneaky.
And then-
Fucking point.
and then he tells me,
I wasn't gonna say that.
and then he tells me, dude, this motherfucker has the nerve to go back up the stairs on all fours, just walking back up the stairs.
Like the exorcist and shit. Yeah, dude.
Bear crawling with his booty away, you know,
Yeah.
just all.
I remember.
Felix watches the whole way, or what?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Him and Drizzy, they talk about it from time to time.
Oh, I bet.
But yeah,
He says balls out.
I can't remember what Drizzy
Balls
said.
out
But
for
he's
the
like,
boys.
"Oh Jesus!" Or something like that, like what Drizzy says. Yeah. But yeah, it was.
God damn it,
And
man.
that's just a lightweight one. Man. That's just a lightweight story.
You gotta put everything in there, dude.
Yeah.
See, that-
No, but stop-
the story was funny, but it got even better with
Stop censoring yourself. Just
Oh.
rolling.
But you know what's fucked up is a lot of the reason why I wasn't able to. This kind of shows how bad it was, the fall that I took. You know what I mean? Because I was naked. Okay, whatever, fucking call it what you want. But I'm wrapped up in a fucking towel, or not a towel, but a sheet. Because I was gonna go down there and get my charger, right? That's what I was going down there for, right?
But you were naked.
Yeah.
Like you were completely
No, but I
naked.
had a sheet.
But you were completely.
Yes, I was completely
under the sheet.
But I was like wrapped up in it, so when I fell,
stepped on the
or
sheet.
when, no, I didn't. I got pushed.
The
I
ghost.
fell.
The ghost pushed you.
Where'd the sheet go?
The demonic force pulled the sheet off of him.
Well, that's what I'm
and
saying.
shoved him.
As I'm going down, I'm trying to get my arms out because I'm like this, you know what I mean? And then I get pushed from behind, so I'm like fighting to get out, and I'm. And by the time that, I fucking opened up like a bat. Like I still had a hold of the sheet, but I fucking.
Like way behind
Yeah, it was like a cape, you know what I mean?
Ah, fuck it.
Hey, but what's crazy is,
crawl
like
back
I
up.
said, there's 12 stairs. I didn't even touch ground from the very tip top till there was like 3 stairs left. I swear to God, dude, it was full blown.
You fucking
Like
jumped.
Ed Hardy if I was
Yeah.
trying to do it. But Jeff Hardy.
Jeff Hardy.
What was it? Ed Hardy?
Ed Hardy.
Stupid. As soon as I got to that top, dude, just imagine when you're walking and somebody comes up and unexpected and just
over there.
fucking pushes right in the center of your back as hard as they can. You know how your body kind of goes like that and just
So you're saying that's what happened?
yeah, swan dive on me. Had no choice.
I wonder what's going on there.
Yeah, it was vicious.
Okay, so we got the lightweight one out of the way.
That was a good one though. Those motherfuckers were
Yeah,
You left out the most
I
important
just-
part though, like getting pushed down,
I'm trying to-
completely naked. That's
I'm
funny right there.
trying to put this together. So Brittany commented on here. She put LOL, smiley face, shit. Is that a bathtub?
I never shit in the bathtub.
What does that mean?
What is it?
You sure about that?
She
No,
said-
that reminds me. That reminds me
You
of a
shit in
whole
the
different
bathtub
story. Yeah, but not in the bathtub. Not in the bathtub. Not in the bathtub. I did shit, but not in the bathtub.
I know something.
Now, my kid's seen it,
Brittany
and my
said
wife's
no one
seen
pushed
it.
you.
Somebody pushed me for sure.
Or
I don't
push my
know.
tummy.
And I don't know who it was.
That reminds me of a story I have. So, like, shit in the bathtub, just in the water in general. So,
Kind of comes up and
yeah,
hits the side of the head.
no. So this is like,
Kinda touched my
this is a
face.
caveat off that question. Just a caveat off that question, you know, off of that statement. I was in Hawaii. I think it was 2011, in like January, right before my daughter was born, or a year after my daughter was born. I don't fucking know. So 2011, 2012, doesn't matter. So I'm in the Pacific Ocean off the coast of Hawaii in a sandbar. I rented a pontoon boat, or one of my buddies rented a pontoon boat because you know I'm not supposed to drink and drive boats drunk. It's the same fucking felonies. So my buddy rented a pontoon boat.
Try snitching all over the
I know, like, so my buddy
vicious.
rented a pontoon boat, and my mom is out there. My mom's out there. My wife's out there.
You pooped in the ocean?
I did not just poop in the ocean. The water is extra clear. Extra clear.
Oh.
It's like extra clear. It was like they saw that shit shoot out of me, and like it was in the water.
You sick ass dude.
I was swimming. I was
I thought he
swimming.
was talking about you like
I was just like in the water, right? And I'm like,
sick ass dude.
I was like, yo, my stomach hurts, and my mom's like, yo, go up to that side.
In front of your mom?
My mom, my wife, the kids, my
God damn
friend.
it. I'm never going to Hawaii.
Dude, I'm in the
Dude, I've
water.
never been in the water with
I'm like swimming.
Lake
I remember
River,
like
I
I actually even remember like I'm like, should I put my pants down? Like, nah, fuck that. So my shorts were on, my swim trunks were on, and I was just swimming, and it was just and then my mom actually, the fucked up part is my mom took pictures, just it's like a cloud. It was like a cloud dispersing behind me.
Hey,
I'm just
Felix's
like,
mom, if you got pictures,
nah.
send them direct to the Facebook page.
Oh, God.
We'll get those up ASAP.
That's one of those.
So you shit your shorts and the ocean.
Yeah, but I was in the water, so it don't count.
It's just kind
No, that definitely counts.
No, it's in the water.
If you
You
It's
should
in the
at
water.
least feel that in your
It's
pants.
in the
man.
water. It's like how the French, you know, like they had the bidet that washes their asshole.
Nah,
Same
that
thing.
ain't the same.
It's the same thing.
I couldn't. I'm weird though. I can't shit anywhere. I shit
So
only at home.
that's how weird I am.
That's how he was.
No, you shit in the ocean.
I mean,
In front
it's
of
the,
people.
It's the ocean. It's only my mom and the wife.
How many
You know,
fish you
they-
killed that day?
A lot.
Nah, you fed
But I also fed them. There you go. I also, not only did I kill some, I fed a lot of them.
Okay, I'll these plastic straws you keep his
Hey,
little.
Hey, within an hour of after they got out, somebody got eaten by a shark because that shit fucking lured them all in.
Hey,
No,
what part of Hawaii was that?
I was on Oahu.
The big of the water, it's just tangled.
Oahu, if you fish, do not eat
On
the
the
fish.
Kaneohe side.
Okay, Kaneohe?
Can you understand?
Kaneohe side.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
You look like
Hawaii
you
is.
could be
Yeah,
fine.
for sure.
My
I was just thinking about that when I was watching him talk. You have to be Chinese. I mean, these guys say that I'm Chinese.
Filipino.
Oh, you're Filipino too?
I get
Filipino.
I
He looks. There's no way he looks more Chinese than you do.
You fucking high if you think that he
Dude,
think
you're crazy.
my eyes
No,
are
crazy. You don't look like a modern Chinese. You look like Ming Dynasty.
Yeah,
you look ancient. Doesn't it?
This fool looks like either a Japanese person or a Chinese person more than I do.
Gosh.
Absolutely, I want everybody from
I should never
fucking.
look Mexican, man.
Hey,
Now you're
hey,
a Filipino.
I get
everybody out here.
That's the same thing.
Who looks more Chinese, Felix or Esteban?
What's
No.
the thing? He doesn't look Chinese, and he
No,
doesn't look Chinese.
I used to get Filipino a lot. I used to get a lot of Hawaiian. When I was actually
You look
really,
like
when I,
BJ Penn.
oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
Actually, I was about to say that. When
I've
I was,
seen BJ Penn.
so when I was actually
you're Hawaiian.
when I was actually in Hawaii, and I was like in my like really thin, and like my fucking fighting weight, I had a lot of people actually like no shit. Like I would be at a bar or at a club like drunk as fuck, walking out, and be like, "Can I get your signature?" And they're like, "BJ Penn," and they thought I was like, "No shit, BJ Penn." I was just like, BJ Penn. Drunk as fuck.
Like a BJ.
BJ.
Not even a signature.
BJPIN.
Hey,
Yeah.
we gotta get, he's trying to get away from these fucking.
He's trying to get away from us.
drunk
Nah, we
stories.
ain't letting him.
My drunk story, I mean, I
So
wish I
were
could tell you a lot.
You were drunk? Were you
I was
drinking?
pretty tasty. I was pretty
Yeah, you-
toasty.
Okay, so you.
Yeah, I was really
Shit in the
toasty.
ocean.
Yeah, you're not just like.
Well, he said it wasn't a
Weird.
story. It wasn't a story. But
I was really toasty. I mean, I drink a lot. A lot of my stories. I'm like really drunken. But the problem is I can't really divulge a lot of stories or like the fun, cool shit that I've done. Just because, one, we have the man looking. Man is always looking, and then two, the wife's looking. I see you, babe.
Is she watching?
She
Yeah,
does.
they're watching.
Who's was that Rocky Hernandez?
Nah, that's not. She doesn't have. She might. Oh, actually, Rocio.
Is that Rocio?
Yeah, she might have. She might have.
Oh, she made one.
She might have subscribed for YouTube.
Oh,
Oh, baby. I see you.
Oh, I hate to break it to you, but she said, oh really, you threw 100 for cigarettes? Oh, God damn it.
You can smoke that in here. Yeah, I'm not smoking it.
I know.
Can I smoke a cigarette in here?
Okay.
I have
I don't have any ashtrays.
You have any ashtrays? Drink a bottle. Yeah, you get a bottle.
Or candles being used.
Still having one of them.
But yeah.
So, okay, so that's why. So she
That's
said
why she said.
she said,
you do 100.
you pooped in the ocean.
Yeah,
Before
she's-
you said that, and then she said it was a cloud of shit.
Yeah, it's a
Before,
cloud.
yeah, okay.
But it was like no shit. Like I took a
Was
shit.
that your honeymoon?
No. This was like we've been married for like a minute. We've been married for like 5 years. So like I was just in the ocean. I was like, dude, my stomach hurts. I jump in the water, and I was really fucking like I was really drunk. And my wife was there, my mom was there, and my kids were there.
Mama?
And yeah, my mom was recording this shit, man.
He said
My
she got
mom-
pictures.
Like my mom, I get my gangster side from my OG side, my real side from my mom. My mom's like she's like she could probably be here like and hang out with any one of us.
Tell her what's up. Lower
She's in
legacy.
Chicago.
Why
I'm
did
actually
Friday.
she
yeah.
subscribe?
Not
You said
yet,
come
not
on
yet.
watch?
So one of the main reasons why I haven't like you probably seen it. I can't publish a whole lot of like
Oh yeah, I know.
because
I know.
of the community that I kind of I'm a part of. So I'm a part of like the government, right? So I can't like publish. Be like, follow me.
You gotta
let's
watch.
do
You
this.
gotta watch what you
Yeah,
post and shit.
I have to watch.
So we just don't tag you in a bunch of shit.
No, and the
Oh,
tagging I don't mind because the tagging I could subscribe to just my private my people.
You need to create your own.
Yes, yeah. So right now I could have created my own accounts before I came out here and all that stuff, but there's a lot of people that follow me that are either parents, government employees, all that stuff. So all that stuff kind of dictates on what I can and cannot do. On top of that, being active duty in the military. So that's one of the reasons why I want to be like follow this person, follow, you know, like Loyal Legacy,
Yeah.
follow this. But at the same time, like, you
I
have to
mean,
be, I personally have to be cautious and be like, you know,
Dude,
I'll
you're looking out
follow
for
it.
yourself.
But yeah, like, well, it's not looking out for myself. It's just like I don't want to put you guys in a position to be like what you guys are doing.
Hey, speaking of that, did you see that California took the ban off of extended clips and shit?
You got. You got a few. And if you ever need
have
more,
some,
if you ever need more, man, you hit me up, dude.
I'm ready.
So, 'cause
Hey,
right, like
more nerds,
when
more
I
nerds.
go back, I'm gonna get the plastic ones. The plastic ones are what I want. Like you got the plastic bags with the see-through. Like it's their issue to us. So you're gonna be like, here you go.
You get my address, dude. You know? Just, you know.
Cell Block 6. Make sure you remember that.
Nah. It's
All right, so I'm gonna jump into
Another-
episode 2 of the 3-part series of some of.
You can't leave
Yeah,
anything
don't
out,
be leaving
dude.
shit out. Don't edit it.
Yeah. If you're fucking,
The whole
if you're
naked piece,
naked,
yeah.
if you're in the bathroom for some reason,
All right,
there's a
let's
bathtub.
get the Brittany. If you're watching, please give him the okay to unedit himself.
No,
I'm not gonna edit shit. I'm gonna tell you right now. Okay, so I get a text from none other than Chevelle. What's Gucci tonight,
the
blood?
sick invite and he doesn't show up for the
Yeah.
invite.
And I'm like, what's happening? He said, what's cracking tonight? This, and that. And I'm like, all right, cool, whatever, you know what I mean? And so he slides through. I can't remember what night it was. He either had some cousins with him or a couple of homies or little Isaac, Jack Torres. One of those nights, I don't know. 'Cause every time this happens, it's horrible. But, so dude shows up, we're drinking, dude, taking bottles of fucking Ciroc because Chevelle brought them, and me and Brittany had some Tahoe Blue, and we're just drinking hella beer. But anyways, we ended up getting fucking hella fucked up. And ends up just being me, Chevelle, Brittany, and we're just tossing them back. Me, Brittany, and Chevelle just bullshitting about life, sitting on, standing in the kitchen, just to that point where you're seriously pouring 3 shots, chugging them, and yeah, so you know, I really fucking appreciate it. As you put it, and it's just like, you know, you ever had those where next thing you know, you guys are 6 shots deep in like 20 minutes.
It's nothing.
We were all fucking
Man,
fucked
okay.
up. So I had forgot that Granny was sleeping in our bed, right? So I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to bed, you know, da-da-da-da. I go in the room, and Brittany's like, well, Granny's in there, da-da-da. And I'm like, well, I'm going to bed. You know what I mean? Like, do what you gotta do, whatever, I'm going to bed. So I go in there, and sometime in the night, I threw up, and somehow
Is this when you threw
it got all on Granny's hair.
Oh,
Fucking
all
sick
over
ass,
on
dude.
Granny?
How you gonna do that to Granny,
I used
fool? After everything she did to you
I know,
before
right?
you.
I don't know.
You just throw up in Granny's head like
That
that?
happened.
The
And what's
disco
crazy,
spread.
is I was so fucking faded that the next morning when Brittany's like, I can't believe you did that. And I'm like, what are you talking about? So you fucking threw up on Granny. I said, no, I fucking didn't. And I'm like, Granny! She's not here, stupid. You know what I mean?
Mr. Oscar,
It was her cousin's graduation, I believe, or whatever. So Granny had left hella early. And all day, dude, her she were like, yeah, dude, you fucking threw up on Granny. And I'm like, fuck, dude. And I was like, I don't believe you guys. I think you guys are bullshitting, you know what I mean? And then when Granny got home, I was like, hey, Granny, can't talk to you for a minute, you know? She was like, yeah, honey, it's fine. You know, I'm like, fuck,
God
my bad.
damn it.
Man.
Yeah.
Damn it, Steve. Granny, are you watching?
Yeah. I apologize, Granny.
Boo this man.
Granny's not watching. Granny would have checked in already. Sure.
Yeah.
So, again, I forgot about the story. You bring it up, like throwing up, like on the bed. I was,
Everything's done in bed.
Dude, we got fucked up. We got really fucked up.
Yeah, we was
At the
talking
house.
about that today.
We got really fucked up at the house, and we pretty much like talked like we pretty much like it was like one shot or two, a couple of shots left.
Yeah.
A whole like Costco fucking bottle of tequila, and I made
With him?
yeah.
Since when?
Yeah, like yo, I made some drink. I made some special drinks.
No, we
Not yet?
We don't want that.
Not yet. Oh
So
shit.
you don't
Oh, we got.
that
It,
shit.
it looks like oysters or pig feet. One of those things. I love pig feet. Pickle pig feet? I love pickle pig feet.
Can you grab that and just accidentally drop it?
Pickle pig feet, my like. Hey. So we end up pretty much topping off a whole bottle of like it's a big fucking Costco sized bottle of tequila, and I'm making the one thing like I have a shitty father, I have a shitty dad, and I told you that night. Shitty dad, I have a shitty father, right? Yeah, he's not really a father, he's more of a, like he's like he's a guy that
He's a guy. He's a guy.
guys,
that
I
was
was like,
there
hey,
with
yo, it came on his nutsack, here I am. And, you know what I mean? Like, however,
Already?
you know, like, one thing he did teach me is how to make, diablitos. That's what he called them, diablitos. And that's what we had, diablitos, and we had, it's like, it's a Mexican drink. It's very popular in Durango, where I'm from, in Lerdo, and like, in Gomez. So,
Thank you.
Thanks, Anna.
Shout out to my daughter.
This is her idea.
thanks. Close the door, we're smoking. Thanks.
Come here real quick. Do him a little TikTok.
Throwing up? Throwing up bags?
Oh, I am.
Say hi to the camera.
You probably don't need them.
I'll eat the shit out of
Shout out
it.
to
I got a
niece
good
Anna.
Thank you, man. Love you.
So, he didn't teach me a whole lot. Like, he didn't teach me how to like ride a bike, tie your shoelaces, none of that shit. Like, he just.
Can you get that?
How do we compare?
He taught me how to make a good fucking stiff drink. You know what I mean? Like,
he talks about him a lot.
yeah, he taught me how to make a good fucking drink, and that drink is a diablito. Like,
So
a
this
good-
motherfucker's making drinks, right? And he started out with one shot. And, you know, he puts it in there, drink it. It tastes good.
It's really good.
You don't, but you don't really taste the liquor.
And it's like, yeah, it's like one of those drinks that
So-
like sneaks up on you and like, wham, you're fucking
Yeah, so each time he's making them, he's making, you know, 1 shot, 2 shots, 3 shots. And then he got up to 4 shots, and then he's pouring the shots in the shot glass over the cup, and the shot glass is overflowing, and he's dumping it in.
Yeah,
So there was probably a good
we got
6
fucking
shots in it, eventually. You know what I mean?
I just want to know where the fuck did that Jose come from?
I
I
don't
think I've
know.
ever gotten
He
more
has
than
like
one.
2 of them a
That's
year,
the
maybe.
key, guys. You gotta start slow. You
All I
gotta
know
ease them
is
into
if
it.
Veronica
You
wasn't
gotta
with
ease
me
it.
doing it, I don't know if
If
I
you
would
would've
have made
made
it home.
And you live like 4 houses
Yeah,
down.
3 or 4 houses down. I may not have gotten home.
Yeah.
Fine,
Like,
cool.
I don't even know how I made it to my bedroom from the kitchen. My wife was like, you were fucking gone. But I remember, like, a little bit of it, like, to the point where we're doing, like, 4 shots per drink. And it was just you and me. The wives were watching. My wife was having, like, a beer, and we were having, like, tequila. And next thing you know, I'm, like, gone. And then Veronica's like, hey, we gotta go. It's time. And I think she's carrying you.
Oh, shit.
Over her shoulder.
That's in a stroller.
At least one shoulder, like one arm, you know, like, hey, we gotta go this way.
I was like, you know, we were walking us.
We were fucked up. I don't even know how I made it. If I made it from the kitchen to the bedroom, it's probably because my wife carried me too.
I was just
And,
thinking
like,
that.
hey, shout out to my wife. She's a trooper. She puts up with me.
I was just thinking, like, we don't even have to eat nothing this week. We should save that for another week.
Why is that?
You bring some nasty shit.
Nah, it's probably what is that? Oh, that is probably gourmet meal right there. Most countries
And
gourmet.
where?
Have you ate this guy?
But yeah, I've had that, and not this brand or anything like that. But I had the Mexican one where it comes like out of the big fucking jars.
Yeah.
And you pick one out.
But this is edible, right?
Yeah.
You don't even know what I'm saying.
Right?
I just wanted to make
No,
sure. I'm glad he's here because
There may
I
be nutritional facts on it.
I love like exotic foods and shit like that, and I'm like uber Mexican. Like I've had
My
like
dad used to eat that shit.
yeah, like I
You
had
got
that. My
you got
uncle.
power.
My uncle used to take
Oh,
me to
shit. Powered
the
back on
store.
Cameron Park.
My uncle used to take me to the stores, and we're like, hey, have something like pickle feet,
Let's
whatever.
take a shot before we try that shit.
Take a shot.
What?
Let's fucking do it. Show.
See, this is what we're
See,
talking about, dude. This
he did that.
You see how excited you can get over that?
I'm always down for a shot.
Oh,
But back to my story. So there I am, get fucked up. Jose leaves, and the next thing I know, I'm like in the bed. And I'm like, oh fuck, I'm in the bed. I don't know how I got in the bed, but I'm in the bed.
Just like a bright light.
Yeah,
when
like,
you
whoa!
go,
Over the bed, that's where I am. I wake up, I'm like, I'm in the bed. And next thing you know, I'm like, hey babe. And she's like, hey. And then I close my eyes, go back to sleep, and I wake up, and she's like, what the fuck? What the fuck? And then she just leaves. And I'm like, what the fuck happened? And I look, and it's like, super squishy, and I'm like, I fucking vomited, man. I threw up. I guess I was like laying on my side and just let all that
See,
shit.
the same night that I threw up on
Yeah.
Granny's hair, I threw up again. And so when I woke up, and I see the white sheet. And I see a whole bunch of blood right here. What I thought was blood.
This is vomit. This is no big deal.
I get a whiff of fucking lasagna, dude, because I had lasagna that night. It was all fucking just heartburn, fucking red throat, dude. It was so disgusting.
For me, it was just all tequila, and it smelled like alcohol. And I was just in there, and my wife's like, "Get this shit out of the fucking bed." She's like pulling the sheets, and I'm just like, yeah. So right now, when the movers showed up, my wife's like, "This is fucking embarrassing," and it's just like, I'm like. On this really nice mattress,
Solid stain.
as a solid fucking stain,
Sick
and
ass,
it looks like blood.
God damn it.
It's like massive too, but it was all my vomit from that night, man.
Yeah.
We fucking we crushed the whole bottle.
Yeah,
We killed the bottle that
Hey,
night.
you can't. What are you talking about?
We
Was
killed
there
the
any one
bottle
of
that
those
night.
little cups?
Just kill it off the bottle.
I'm not taking no shot.
What?
I'm not taking no shot. I'll die, dude, right now.
Of what? I brought. I gave
Yeah,
you
no,
that.
I told him what you gave me. What do you
take one?
I mean, I'm
This is a
alright.
sip. 6 seconds.
Yeah, I won't try that tequila.
What tequila?
One we got last week.
Oh.
We didn't get to
Oh,
fucking
that's
take a
not
sip
good.
of.
That's like reposado.
I don't know what
Yeah.
that is.
I'm gonna have to pee soon. Oh, like I'll eat.
Wow, man.
There he goes. There he goes.
That's what you call a big ass bottle?
No, there's one next
No,
to it.
that's because my wife wanted some coquito. You ever had Puerto Rican
Oh,
coquito?
fucking hey,
I
that
make
is so
coquito.
good.
I make coquito. We make coquito
No.
out here.
Oh, that shit is so bomb.
So
do this?
like
Coquito. I won't try
whatever,
that. I don't.
whatever's
I
up to
can't do
you.
shot of
I'm
vodka.
not
That's
doing
just
vodka,
nasty.
dude.
You're not
So-
going to do this?
I'll do that. I mean,
So
try it.
like I told you, my wife and I
That's
we
weird,
grew
it's
up.
not opposite.
We grew up in
Hey, you're
Chicago.
fucking
My wife actually grew up in Humboldt Park, which is like predominantly like 90% Puerto Rican, and like the other percent is Mexican.
are filthy.
That's her, you know. And I grew up like right next to her. And growing up with a coquito or like any like Puerto Rican dish was like normal to us.
Right.
Like my wife still to this day,
On my last story.
we throw
first.
down, we make some pernil, and we make some arroz
Sorry,
arroz
first.
con gandules. That's like our Thanksgiving.
So,
Like we don't make turkey, we make some pernil.
I might drool on you
actually
right now.
I make the pernil with like no shit a Puerto Rican recipe.
What are you
Why?
cooking right now?
I mean, I'll throw down, man. I know
no,
exactly.
so
I
start
have the
drooling.
recipe, yeah. So
like
pernil, arroz con gandules. She makes plantains for me. Like that's like plantain. The plantains is like
We're losing followers talking about Puerto Ricans.
nah.
Look at these fucking mongoloids.
It was up to 12, now
It's
we're
just
down to
Latinos and
See,
Latinos
12 right
period. Like
See, right
Alright,
there.
yeah.
76.
Alright,
Yeah,
so,
sorry, we all know.
so before we get into what we're gonna be tasting this evening, in retaliation to Bug's nonsense from last week,
I still think mine is worse. So.
Where's Carlos? I want
Yeah,
to see him puke,
He's
man.
not
I want to
allowed.
see him puke on some motherfucker. Just
until
randomly.
he brings a
Yeah,
tablecloth,
speaking
he's
of
not allowed
Carlos,
back on
he,
here.
he threw up on my tablecloth and he told me to go ahead and throw it away and buy me a new one.
Oh, where's the new tablecloth?
it?
Where is it?
So that's why you guys are seeing this table.
He's lame.
I
So
think
Carlos
it's-
is not allowed back until he brings a tablecloth.
So,
Pretty much he'll never be back here again.
before I get into my last story,
That sucks.
I just want to give a solid shout out to my wife, Brittany,
Ancho!
for always taking care of me. She's cleaned up some nasty messes from me. She always makes sure that I have water during the night, and in the morning she goes and gets me Gatorades. And she's always taking care of me.
So where are you into like?
Being my designated driver for fucking 12 years since I met you. I love you.
Where you get all crazy into your final story? I mean, there's like smaller highlights we should get into. Like,
Just give a
time I
couple
already
like.
peed in the closet. You thought it was the bathroom.
I remember that one. I heard about that one.
Those are soft.
Tell us about
Those
that
are
one.
soft. Those are pretty
Which one
normal.
about that one?
Yeah, about you peeing in
Normal.
the closet.
That's normal as shit.
Yeah,
man.
I never in my
I
life
haven't
peed
even
in
peed in the closet.
Compared to-
I haven't even peed in the closet.
Right?
Hey, compared to the one I'm about to tell, that was
Like real
that
talk,
bad.
just as like to caveat that, like that's a normal thing in the military. Like you fucking wake up,
I
you're,
feel like
you're
if
pissing
you're
on
a
the-
real drinker, it's
like
gonna
you're
happen.
it's gonna happen.
I
Like
think
I
you're an
remember,
overdrinker.
like no,
That's
I mean that,
Overdrinker.
well, that's
real
that's a
drinker.
military in
I'm the
general.
real
That's
that.
like an overdrinker.
Yeah,
That's a real
drinker,
drinker.
Yeah, but that's I think a lot of that like you can't go outside because shit's popping off at night. You're supposed to stay in your thing.
No, it's
Like,
just us
maybe.
being stupid. That's just it.
Oh, so
like,
yeah, because I mean,
that's just us.
Hey, everybody, share. I'm talking to my laptop. Share this post. Share this video. Share the shit out of it.
So one night,
Share it like 6 times on
we
any
were playing
platform.
beer pong. Me and Jose are killing it. Me and Jose fucking massacre shit that night. It really made me think that I'm the greatest beer pong player.
I like
And I'm decent.
That energy was
yeah,
that when we were on.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I realized lately, I don't know if it's my age.
I'm better than he is, right?
No, I'm just saying at this time, me and
We're
you
the
were
same
good.
fucking age. You're 17 days younger than me.
Why do you look so much
Well, you're-
older?
It's all alcohol.
Yeah.
Nah.
My liver's going.
It might be alcohol.
No, but we got down, dude. We were fucking controlling that table all night, and then we started doing
Everybody share this
beer. What do
video.
they call it? Beer bongs.
Yeah.
So,
Which
dude,
night was this?
Hey, I was fucked up, dude. Me and this guy easily probably killed, and it might sound ridiculous, but like 50 beers, 50 to 60 beers that night.
What's night was this?
Between when we went to Brittany's homegirl T's house.
Oh, across
yeah.
by the park
And
and
we were
shit?
playing that shit.
Okay.
And I don't know if it's the same night that I fucking tried to beat up that little guy. Because somebody was saying that he touched Brittany or something. I don't know. It was a weird night.
I was about to, that same night, actually, I was about to beat up some dude in McDonald's drive-thru. I went to McDonald's with Brittany and, is it T's little sister? And I was in the back seat. I think I was in the back seat, if I remember right.
Club at the front seat.
No.
Yeah,
So I think I was in the back seat and I was looking through the window, minding my own business, and some dude was just staring out at us, and I just, normal.
That courage, that liquid courage kicked in.
That's a real thing, though.
That's a real thing.
Because that night for my birthday, when you were fucking just pouring them down my fucking.
Wait.
When we fucking hooked up with that dude from India who was like, I just got out of jail.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. So we went
Out on the porch.
On the patio
yeah.
at the FLB.
Dude, we went to Del Taco after that. I remember being in the drive-thru and the guy's like, would you like some napkins? And I'm like, is he hitting on you? I'm like, fuck that fool. He's got an attitude.
Yo, real talk,
Is that the
don't
same
ever
night
eat at
that
that
Mayor's
place.
Carter-
Don't ever eat
Yeah.
at a Del Taco.
At Del Taco?
I've enlisted.
Oh, so since we're talking about fast food, let's not forget Pollo Loco. We didn't talk about it last weekend.
Fuck that place. Nobody ever go there because they're trash.
What'd they do to you?
What it?
And I'll tell you.
All right, I'll tell you right now.
I'll tell you after
I'll tell you right now.
Don't forget, we didn't forget about your shit.
When you order nachos, what do you want?
Cheese. Nacho cheese.
Thank you.
Nacho motherfucking cheese.
You go to a Pollo
That
Loco.
creamy cheese. They give me that spread fucking.
No, they didn't even give me
melted.
none of that.
Yeah,
They
you
gave
did.
me chips with stuff on it.
Did they
Don't
give?
give me
No cheese at all.
No, not a fucking.
They must have been out and they knew you were in the drive-thru.
No, I went
They ain't
inside.
come back.
So
I went inside. No.
check this out. So
No, there's nothing else to say.
Pollo
Give me more.
Loco.
Don't give no more shine.
No, listen. Pollo Loco. So
I'm disappointed.
it was me, Veronica,
Hold the grudge.
and we met up with her mom and dad. And I think there was no, maybe it was just us four. We met up with him at Puerto Loco in Satin. On
Is it
Arden,
what?
or
I'm not throwing up. That's
was it what?
Yeah? You eat these before.
Or how? Is it
all,
how?
all the time.
So it might be how.
I think it's how. So we met up with them at the one on How, right?
Pretty much.
And
It's not nice.
I was eating salads, right? I was on my salad kick.
For
So
some reason,
I ordered a fucking salad, and I'm eating it, right? I'm probably down to about 2 bites left, maybe 3 bites, right? And I get down and I scoop my spoon or my fork, and I noticed something on there that shouldn't have been there.
Was it a hair?
It was a fucking pincher bug.
a
pincher bug.
ass dude.
And so,
Disgusting.
That's a fucking.
yeah, the little earwigs.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I ate any.
You probably did.
I believe I may
You
have.
fucking did. Like.
I really, who knows? I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna confirm because I didn't see that I ate one.
The mentality behind people is always like, I didn't do
But
it.
they don't
but
run
at the
in
same
packs.
time, yeah, like.
But they don't run in packs. It
No.
could have easily just been a stray one.
No.
I've never
So-
seen them in packs.
So I'll tell you
You see
this.
one, but where there's one, there's a second one.
If you would
You'll
have
see
fucking
on the
threw
second
some
one later
cheese
on.
on my nachos, I probably wouldn't have been as pissed about a pincher bug.
No, I was pretty fucking furious. Well,
I mean,
What'd
bro,
you
I
do?
mean, I kept my cool, but
I
I got.
ordered nachos and didn't get cheese.
Well,
That's not
dude,
nachos.
That's
you gotta
kinda-
be
that's
specific
kinda-
with
yeah.
these fucking kids that work at. These people want $15 an hour. Okay.
How much more specific
Well, no,
do you
check
get?
this out.
Can I
So
get
you
some
go- you
nachos?
go-
I enlist these people.
You go to Taco Bell. You go to Taco Bell and you say, I want a quesadilla. Okay, if you don't tell them you want cheese on that, guess what? You probably ain't getting fucking cheese on that bitch.
Alicia, is that true?
But how do you
I'm in.
tell me where is a quesadilla?
Cheese in a tortilla.
Do you have to say cheese quesadilla?
Well, no, because if you want chicken, they're gonna charge you more.
That's what I'm fucking saying.
Well,
But if you go to Taco Bell and you order something like that, they're gonna ask you a cheese quesadilla. Do you want cheese? You know, do
Well,
you want
they
they will
fucking
ask
cheese
you
on
that.
that?
They will ask you that.
You know what I mean? Like, are you fucking kidding me right now,
I
guy?
don't think it's do you want cheese on
I mean,
that.
if
I
you
think
go
it's
to like,
do you want
if you
cheese
go to,
or
if you go
chicken.
to like Placerville, like they're gonna ask you that
the
shit.
difference,
So,
dude?
if you come down here, like
the difference
they
is
might-
they
Anyway,
charge you
Do
more
you
for
want
chicken.
cheese on your quesadilla?
Anyways, so
You
yeah,
okay?
Del Taco or not Del Taco,
Yeah.
Pollo Loco, dude. A fucking pincher bug in my salad.
I don't really like a Pollo Loco.
They have good.
My dad used to
They
get it
really
for us
have-
when we were a kid when we used to go down to LA for the summers.
They have really
And I
good
thought it was
chicken.
fire, but when they opened up a Folsom, I was like, all right, cool, whatever, you know, a Pollo Loco, I'm gonna go check it out. I haven't been impressed with any of it really.
Yeah, Brittany, I did tell you that because you always say you want cheese on your quesadilla. How else are you gonna get a fucking quesadilla? People, dude.
I mean, when it comes to food and getting like what you order, something you realize like common sense isn't like and it's like common sense is like a military thing.
Common
where you,
sense
like,
isn't
it's-
really common?
Is not very common. And that's a thing. Like that's actually something that we preach. It's like common sense isn't a virtue. This is something that you are like naturally born with. It's something that you have to like you can't expect. You have to teach. You have to like.
Oh, yeah, people
Question.
are retarded.
Yeah, people are different. You know what I mean? Like I grew up
Close.
saying like, hey, can I get a pop? Right? Can I get a pop? Can I
But
get
that's,
a pop?
that's a
And that's
West,
like
that's
hey,
a Midwest
the
thing.
Midwest. That's like a central fucking Midwest thing. And like, well, you have to be like, hey, can I get a fucking a pop? Is like to me, a pop is like, can I get a pop? Is like a cherry, like a Coke, right? But a pop is like for you guys out here in the West Coast is like, yeah,
Pop
like
or
a
a bump?
pop or like,
Nah.
like I mean, sometimes
Just
here
kidding.
and there.
Just kidding.
That's cute.
Alright, so I just posted it on Facebook, 10 minutes. We're doing the food challenge.
Bro,
What is that? What is it? What is it?
Pickled-
Show it up there. Put it.
Hormel's pig's feet. Pickled pig's feet. I've never had it. I don't think any of us have had it.
I've tried pig's feet once.
I've had
I've had other kind of pig's feet,
I
but not
did
pickled
fucking
pig's feet.
nasty.
I've had pig feet. I had pickled skin, got cueritos, all that stuff. I'm like, when it comes to like food, I've had a lot of different
Yeah.
food. Like
Shouts out to.
You're lucky you're leaving because I'm bringing some shit.
Shouts
that
out
I
to
know you ain't
Susanna
never
and
had.
Colin. They're
Really?
checking us
Oh, yeah.
out.
I want to know.
Jose,
You got,
Jose has his week, and then it's over.
yeah. So whatever
Whatever
you guys have, I'll fucking.
We'll send
like, if
it
you
to
tell
you.
me, yeah, tell me where it's at, or tell me what it is. I'll find it and I'll do it, and I'll
So
show you a
you
video. of it.
can't find it anywhere sold. You have to order it on the internet.
Oh,
I had,
I'll order it.
I had to
That's
order it. That's why I had to order mine.
That's suspicious.
How is that suspicious?
Because we're gonna get the next
It's
fucking round
completely
of
sealed.
coronavirus.
No.
Nah.
Yeah, we are.
All that shit comes from China. Is that true?
I know, but I'm just saying that you can't just order shit off the internet and eat it. Especially
You
if
order
it,
shit off the internet where, right?
My mom said, "Hey, my mom
We're
said,
eating
my
stuff.
mom said they're hella good."
Really.
Fire.
Right.
See, I know I should have picked something
Fire.
else.
You gotta get the
But
spicy
anyway.
ones too, though, because they'll put
Yeah,
a
you
jalapeno
can-
on that fucking thing.
You gotta be, you gotta. I mean, you got kind of. It's kind of fucked up to say, but you gotta get something that you might not want to eat. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like-
you definitely gotta go.
I don't
something
think he
you
wants to
don't
eat
wanna
that. I don't think he wants to eat.
Like
I
what I
don't
got,
think he wants
what
to
I
eat
got
that.
coming, I'm kind of
I don't want to eat
nervous.
this. I don't want to eat this at all. But before we get into this, let me tell my last story.
Crack that bottle while you tell it.
Like I said, we didn't got
We got
nothing
a
to
cup.
take shots at. There's empty beer bottles right here.
Go get some cups, Jose.
45. But back into it, I want to give a shout out to my wife for always taking care of me, being my designated driver.
Tell him it's a good story, dude.
I'll wait, nigga. I'm just giving my shout out.
Bro, this is really what you fucking decided on.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. It's just the first thing that came to my
How
head.
you gonna call it semi-boneless?
Might be- We all tasted bones in your fucking shit.
But those were little bones. You couldn't even tell what they were.
This one you can chew on for a minute.
If I wouldn't have told you what it was, you would have been like, that's a decent egg. Some weird shit in it. What's that decent egg?
Absolutely not.
You said that the yellow part's fine.
Yeah, the yellow part was yolk.
Yeah.
I pretty much waited. I didn't even attempt to eat the actual
That's
duck
fucking
part.
hardcore
Yeah,
right now.
I didn't choose to even eat that duck part until everybody else threw up damn near, and I was like, okay, I'm not done. You know, everybody else. I was the last one standing.
I tried it, and fucking this little fucking skin and shit got stuck in my teeth. and-
All I did was eat the fucking yolk part, and that shit was just tastes like yolk.
I feel like you gotta eat another one just for telling me that you didn't actually eat it.
I did eat it, but when I have Carlos throw up on me, and then I see
that?
Jose throwing up,
Star Wars or Tiger?
Oh, fucking Tiger King, fool.
No, if the dog bites you, I don't hear it.
Right there.
No, the other ones.
Oh, they fucking attacked me as soon as I came in. They fucking just straight sniffing the fuck out of my leg. I'm like, you got some Queenie, the old one. You know this motherfucker just admitted? He didn't even try the duck. He only ate the yolk.
I believe it.
What a lame. What's happening in the chat?
My mom says some hot sauce, put some hot sauce on it. Brittany says eat it. Mary says eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it. Susanna, what about Rocky Mountain oysters? I'll fuck with some Rocky Mountain oysters. I would. You fuck with oysters? Why y'all looking at me like that,
Rocky
man?
Mountain oysters aren't oysters, bro.
Or oysters. I'll fuck with oysters.
Rocky Mountain oysters are bull balls.
Oh, I
You're
didn't know
talking
that.
about I'm a fuck with
I
them.
don't know that. I didn't know that. My
How about
bad.
that one?
My bad. Just kidding, guys.
That sick
Uh,
ass dude. Well, they
I
ready
didn't
to
know what
swallow the
fucking.
balls.
I mean, is it bad? Would you try it? You want to try it?
I don't think I ever want to try any kind of testicle.
what I ask you guys to do is, if we're gonna eat something nasty, can we at least have it cooked?
I was cooked.
Relax, dude.
This is fucking straight out of the jar.
Kathleen. Don't
Kathleen?
eat it. Kathleen, see, if you were a producer, I feel like our show would tank. Because you guys just don't want us to do stupid stuff.
I just want to point out to everybody,
Shouts out to Kathleen.
I do not have a drinking problem, but check this out. They say that I'm the guy, and then they come and bring me a fucking measuring cup as a fucking shot glass. You know what I mean? You can't have it both ways.
It's Friday night.
I don't
Oh, we
have.
got glasses.
I don't have.
With a Tiger King.
Maybe when Felix goes to where he's gonna go, he'll send us
Care package?
Oh, yo, I'm gonna send you guys some real.
Maryland, huh? What's in Maryland?
Just the Marine Corps ones. They're like this
Washington
big. They're like
They're
this
like,
big.
they're like the size of the one he got.
Yeah, yeah. The measuring cup. If not bigger.
The fuck?
What is this?
Don't
Oh,
give me-
it's salsa, huh?
Be a little fucking pussy.
Don't give me too much, man.
Don't judge me if I puke on this though. So salsa.
Hey, there's that bag right there. Don't pull another Carlos.
Do I eat bull
I'm
balls?
sitting in the Carlos seat.
I'm not
too.
saying
Oh,
that.
that's not good.
It's okay. It's only Steve.
You got,
Salsa.
Hold up.
15
Wait a
viewers.
minute. You didn't put enough in it.
Come on,
No, you did
dude.
not. I don't know. That's 2 tablespoons. That's not enough.
What's the shot? What's the shot glass? How
At
much?
least 5.
Here, I'll tell you.
Look, put that up next to yours. Show them how much you're just trying to cheat you.
His is bigger.
Okay, let me
His
do
is
this.
wider. His
Let me
is
do this.
wider.
I'm gonna pour that back in here, and I'm gonna pour yours
So this is
into
an
that
ounce.
one.
This is an ounce.
Yeah.
A shot glass is usually about an ounce, which is about
you.
about 2/3 of the
You guys
glass.
know the different sizes of the cups.
That's how you know you have
It's
a drinking
the
problem.
different-
dude.
Hey, I know my shit. I'm sorry, I don't have a drinking problem.
We
I
told
don't have a drinking problem.
right?
But
I'll pour that. I'll pour that into there.
your 1 ounce, should be an ounce and a half, if not closer to. I'll say an ounce and
See?
a half.
See?
Okay. I'm just
An
gonna
ounce
do
and a half.
this.
An ounce and a half.
No,
No.
I just want to see it. No, I
No.
want to see it because then I'm gonna pour that one into this
All
one.
right, all right, let's
And
see,
if
let's
it's
see
not
what's
the
that.
same,
That's an
Do
ounce.
it on
That's
the
an
next
ounce.
shot.
Pour it in
Okay,
that.
no.
Pour it
on
in
the
that.
next
Okay,
shot.
okay. If that is not a shot, then you got to pour 2 shots in that.
Oh,
He's gonna take another one anyways.
Who is?
All of us.
I'm not.
Yeah, you are. At the
Yeah,
end of
you
the
are.
show.
You are.
At the end of the
that's
show.
a chase. That's a chaser for the pig's feet.
so this is
1
two,
ounce.
2
1 ounce.
tablespoons.
No, it's 2
This is-
tablespoons. But that's an ounce.
This
That's
is
only an
who
ounce. So
stupid
this is-
shit
Okay,
we're
so
about
tell
to
me-
do.
tell me
This is,
then.
so this is where for when it comes to drinks like shots, you would look at the
No,
ounces.
okay, so
That's an ounce.
okay.
So I'll do an ounce plus whatever that is. So then I'll add another ounce.
So what do you got right there? That's an ounce.
That's an
It's
ounce.
1 ounce.
Okay, so if that's not a shot right there, what you got right now, then you're gonna do
gotta
a
get-
shot plus that. Same
Plus
thing.
the
You
ounce.
guys got
Yes,
limes?
that's what I'm
you guys
saying.
got limes? You have any limes?
I just got stuck on a pig's foot apparently. Fucking
Limes?
sick ass dude.
I don't think so. I don't know if mine need limes anytime.
I don't think that it's less than an ounce, but at first I was like,
I'm gonna chase it.
So now
It's
you're
at
gonna.
least an ounce.
Just, I'm gonna pour it in there.
So
This
now,
one. This one, which was a bigger one.
no, he wants
that's
to-
a
he wants
perfect
to
shot
swallow
glass.
Oh.
That's 2 ounces. That's 2 ounces. That's
So
way.
you
That's
was.
So I gotta take a
you
3
got-
ounce fucking
no,
shot glass right now.
So you got to take that shot,
which is 2 ounces.
Yeah.
which 2 ounces plus,
Plus
another.
another ounce.
Another
yeah,
ounce.
that's
Yeah, so
right.
3 ounces.
Chill, right there.
We
You
poured
can,
up.
I'll give
Alex-
you the benefit of the doubt. I'll
Alex-
be like, go below that.
Alex
All right.
said if it's not a shot, you need to take the full glass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you where it's at. Move your hand. Move
Easy,
your hand.
buddy.
Keep going. A little bit more, right there. You're fine. You're good, right there.
You're a sick ass dude. I thought he was at least on my back.
Oh, I got you.
So, go up to the
Brittany, get
camera.
ready.
So,
Brittany, get ready.
go up to the camera.
It's just
So,
one drink.
3 ounces. This fucking measuring cup.
Yeah.
We don't want you to drink anymore, S1. Oh, fucking putos.
We just say not
Alright.
here.
Episode 7.
My wife's trying to censor me.
Loyal Legacy.
Don't
Shot.
let him do it. Don't let him do it.
You've never seen it.
You gotta fight.
Hold on, dude. Hold on,
But
man.
you're
Let me-
right.
Let me think about myself real quick.
You want to trade?
Absolutely not.
My wife's like, what do you think of shots? Hold on. I'm gonna
You
be
don't take
like,
shots either? Come on.
you know,
dude.
I'm just gonna be like peer pressure. Peer pressure.
She's watching.
Yeah,
She
I
can
know,
see
exactly.
us.
They made me do it.
She knows this was your idea.
Hey, 14 followers.
Like, real talk, they made me do it. That's the
14,
wife.
14 followers. Go share this. Share this video.
Yeah, so I actually started following. I was able to get into my YouTube, and then I think my wife just started following. So that's 2.
All right, let's take a shot so I can tell my story.
All right,
We can
I'll
get
get
on,
better
it.
respect.
we can get
Yeah,
on to
yeah,
these pig feet.
Was it?
Alex, you said, "Better step back from this one."
Yeah, you know he's on it for sure.
There's just tequila,
Alright,
man.
well.
Oh, we don't got no chasers.
Yeah, I just want a lime, but it's all
Episode 7. Jose's maybe final appearance, taking a shot. Felix is
next and final appearance.
Real talk. I'll be saying hello to you guys from Maryland.
Oh,
Be ready.
You ready?
So,
I haven't
Story
had salsa in
starts.
like 15 years.
Ugh.
my little sister invites us to her house down off of Garden Highway. Come have dinner, me, my family. So we all there, you know. My brother, my sisters, my mom, Felicia, and her new boyfriend. First time I ever met the vato, right? First time I ever met this guy, and
my mom said put some hair in your chest.
so me and my brother kind of, you know, feeling the guy out all night, you know, just fucking seeing what he was all about. Me and my brother tattoo checked him, told him to show us all his tattoos and shit. He did. He's a cool ass vato. I'm not saying it in any kind of disrespectful way, but
He's a Patriot fan, though.
we got faded that night. Hey, we were drinking bottles
Patriots
of
fans. No
two
good.
bottles and a bunch of beers of what is that? Jose Cuervo Gold.
That
Gacho. I mean,
that's probably that's
It's a
way,
cool
way
event,
worse
yeah.
than that. Like
so. Anyways, long story straight, we got all fucked up. Probably drunk as my mom's ever seen me, so that was kind of embarrassing. But anyways, my mom and my sister leave. It turns out it's only me, my brother, my sister, her boyfriend, and Brittany. And there's not a baby, but a young kid, and so is Haley. Caitlin, I don't even think was even born. But we used to get fucked up. We get fucked up, dude. We get so fucked up. To where at the end of the night, you know what I mean, I'm telling my brother-in-law Toyan, you know, cool ass about to me, you know, like in my eyes, you cool, you know what I mean. You pass all our tests or whatever you want to call it, you know. You're still kicking it, drinking with us, so it's all good. But anyways, we leave. You know, fucked up. And like I said, this is on Garden Highway, so you have to get on the freeway just to get to 50, and then when you get to 50, you still got all the way up down the hill. And we're living out the other end of Cimarron, so this was only a couple of years ago. Where were we living? We had been living down there. But anyways, we're driving up, right, and I fall asleep. I have my brand new Khalil Mack jersey. I'm sleeping like this. And from what Brittany says is my brother was sticking those strawberry wafer fucking cookies down my throat. And I kept going like, you know what I mean? And then I was going, and you put it down there again. So eventually I just fucking
oh, that sounds gross.
and I'm in the passenger seat of Brittany's car, and boom, over my brand new Camille Mack jersey. So Brittany's like, oh my god, you know, I'm gonna. So she pulls over, and I believe it was either on Hazel or on. What is that one? I think it was Hazel, maybe Sunrise. But anyways, you get off and there's a gas station, so we get to the gas station, right? My brother goes in to use the bathroom or something like that. I strip down into my boxers and my wife beater under these bright ass lights of the gas station. And I'm like, fuck, man. And in my drunken rage, dude, I see this guy in the corner of my eye, right? And I kind of fucking focus on him a little bit, and he's fucking laughing. And I'm I look down at me, and I'm in my boxers and my wiper, and I'm like, what the fuck, he's laughing at me, you know what I mean? I'm like, what's up, homie? Motherfucker, what's funny, you know what I mean, motherfucker? And Brittany is out, she's like, Stephen, stop! My brother's inside, going to the bathroom. My daughter and Tony's daughter are screaming, you know what I mean? I'm not proud of this moment at all, but they're screaming, crying, you know, I'm trying to fight this bum. Luckily, my brother came out at the same time I'm walking towards this bum. He's like, what's going on? You know, come on, get in the car, because Brittany's fucking screaming, I'm fucking leaving, I'm calling the cops. You know what I mean? They can come get you here. And I was like, fuck, man. I was like, all right, come on, Tom's gonna. He's like, motherfucker, you get in the car. You know what I mean? I made it seem like it was him or whatever. But, yeah, we were talking about it on the way down here today. And I was like, fuck, man. And then my daughter said, you promise to never get drunk like that again? I was like, yeah, I promise. I was acting a fool. But,
Hey, who's A-N-O-4? They keep saying, they said, hi, Dad, hello, Dad.
Hi, what?
Hi, Dad, and hello, Dad.
Surprise, motherfuckers! You got kids.
I
You guys got kids you didn't know
think
about.
it's James. For some reason, he calls me daddy all the time.
That's weird.
Yeah.
It looks like a little game they play.
Alien Hofer is that same one that was on there last, remember?
They said he was gay.
Oh,
First episode.
absolutely not. They're the ones that put the eyes with the thing and Jose almost got
Yeah.
trouble.
Me?
So
And Ufer.
So we do
Oh, son.
for us, we do a lot of crazy shit like building, like team building, right? Team building events. And we were at I'm trying not to incriminate myself, so I'm gonna keep it
You hear
PG. Yeah, like I'm gonna keep it PG. And
You need
we were
Plate or
team
something?
building with my office.
We were
With my office, we were team
Yeah.
building, and that team
It's a pepper
building
too.
was at
It's a tough deal.
Jefferson Park at what's that fucking not what's that Sly Park. We were at Sly Park. So we had an event at Sly Park, and it was just the recruiters. We brought out our tent, we just hung out there, we fished all day, we drank all day, we had fucking beer games, like we were playing beer pong, flip cup, all that shit. And the next thing you know, we go to the bar that's up the street. You leave Sly Park and there's a bar, and at the bar we met some like vets, and vets love fucking acting, dude. Like one of the beautiful things is like you could be from any fucking branch, but if you're a Marine, right? Motherfuckers come out of the woodwork. They come out, they're like, I was a Marine, and it doesn't matter if they
What's
were
that called again?
what is
When people pretend to be Marines, but they're not.
Stolen Valor.
Stolen Valor.
Yeah, that's what it is.
But like we know, like you fucking know. When you meet someone that's like Stolen Valor, you fucking know. Like
Where you
right
from
away.
with the West Side.
What's that?
You feel?
What?
When you were talking, you were like, West Side.
Well, I don't know. Maybe my finger has a
Yeah,
it's a lazy
I've
finger.
seen it.
It's a lazy
You
finger.
were like,
It's a lazy
Never heard
finger.
that one.
Yeah, I
well,
don't know,
this
it's a
and
lazy
that. You're like,
finger.
West Side.
But I mean, I'm from Chicago. We still consider ourselves West Side. I'm from the West Side of Chicago. So,
Okay.
but we're in this fucking area.
No, bubble.
That's all?
Yeah. I'll do one with you. I'll do one with you.
Not
Well, I said no, so I now have to do it. So, we're in the Sly Park, and these motherfuckers are like coming out of the woodwork. They're coming.
What?
Please give me a second.
Yeah, like
Stop.
that's
Didn't fucking pull away before I was even
that's
done.
like that's not even a
3
shot.
drops.
That's a half a shot.
How much fun?
1 ounce is a shot. 1
Or
ounce.
else,
1 ounce is a
well,
shot.
I ain't gonna take another one
I'm
anyway.
not.
So.
No bullshit. Wait for his bitch ass.
Yeah, pour him one. If you pour him one, he'll take it.
Is he down for loyal legacy or is he
Veronica,
not?
yeah,
He's not.
Veronica might be
Nobody
mad.
owns that.
Veronica might be mad, but he's gonna take it.
Now when it comes to taking a shot, you'd
And
be
you're
like,
just gonna let him get away with it?
if I pour it and he don't drink it, you gotta take it.
No. He needs to take it.
So, we're at Sly Park. We go to this bar. We get
Sick ass dude. You need to give him a fucking quarter on me.
Bullshit.
No, just kidding. I seen it.
that's good. That's good. That's
Almost full. Then mine's good. You guys talk about
that's half of what he has.
No, absolutely
All
not.
right, so we're at Sly Park. We're all getting fucked up. This is like a day of fucking just like breaking bread with your team, right? And after that, we go to the bar. At the bar, everybody loves Marines. Everybody's like, Marine! Holy shit! All of our drinks are paid for, shots, fucking beers, whatever fucking we want.
Southside man?
We drink, we start drinking,
That's all I
we
need.
drink, and we leave, and we're like, let's go to Red Hawk. Let's go to Red Hawk. Like, we're like, I mean, mind you, we're at Red Hawk in the afternoon, late evening, like early evening, and we're fucking been drinking all day. So Red Hawk kicks us out. A Marine spills his drink, and they're like, you're all fucked up, so you gotta go. So a Marine spills his drink, and we're like, this is bullshit, blah blah. I like spat out some fucking people, I fucking like yelled at some fucking people. I kicked some fucking people. I getting kicked out of fucking.
Fuck.
We ended up